Of course, the dog out bark uncontrollably. Don't knock this out. Reid. Which Reid is it? One more. Now, happy. You happy now? You gonna stop fussing? That's mine. My book. Oh my God. It's gonna be yellow. My food. It's mine. I got chocolate food. Oh shit. I was in there trying to sneak some sushi. That's them. They didn't have no fried shrimp, so they gave my husband sushi instead. I like the shrimp tempura. It tastes so good. Hello, hello, hello. There, no matter how much I put up the time, it still ain't nobody in here. But you know how I roll. I was continue to talk. I was a vlogger before anything on these streets. So how you doing? I decided to do a just chatting stream today. Tiger, don't y'all start with me. Y'all ate already? Leave me alone. It's on me and they eating sushi. Lost their fucking minds. Where's the water bottle? You, out. Don't make me be like Dovey and y'all like Sugarfoot. Hey, YouTube cameras, how are you? Oh, you comment early. You comment like 9:22 in the a.m. Okay. You said, oh, damn, I got this itty bitty. Okay, I guess that's all I need. Oh, hi, you did. Oh, how you feel? How you do the trailer thing? That's cool. Oh, you gotta go to YouTube Studios. When you edit your live. You go to customization on the left side and scroll down. You should see trailer. Add trailer. Yeah, there's some other stuff too you could add also. Damn, the fuck. What's this CBD roll up? I still have a few left that I bought last year. I don't smoke it often. Did I put water in there? Yeah, it's in your YouTube Studios. You gotta go to the edit part. Whew, how you guys doing this evening? It snowed and now it's sunny out. I think it stopped snowing around 12. And then the sun came out, so it's like really, really sunny out right now. You think it's spring or something. And it looked like some of the snow melted, so. Hubby had to work. He work on Saturdays now. So. Now, riddle me this. Look, let me take off this start soon, because Lord, they ain't going to tell me nothing, child. They going to say, you got started still, come on, let it go. Riddle me this. How in the hell you got parents that's able to, they're able to eat out or eat takeout food, do a video about it, but don't have a stroller for their kid? Or eat out every week. Isn't there something called priorities? Man, I'll sit there and eat with oodles and noodles and fried bologna sandwiches for weeks to get a stroller, okay? Before I do all that. That ain't a good look. I'll just say to whomever doing that, that is not a good look at all. Nobody ain't gonna tell you nothing. They just sit back and they're not saying nothing. Like always. But I'm gonna say it. That is not a good look at all. So if you're gonna do that family vlog thing, you be mindful what you put out here. I'm just saying. That's just a little free that I'm gonna put out. Shout out to the 3 people in the chat that came through and then left just now. I am doing a dual stream on YouTube. Both Mod the Queen Before You channels, okay? The Mrs. M one and the Reacts one. Speaking of which, Shenea, aka Journey on the Go, aka Juicy Girl. Y'all know I always talk about her, right? Because she always put her antics out here. So I just found out this week, Shenea was supposed to be due in court in February. Girl, she was out here stealing while her child was in the car. Got caught and was supposed to go to court on the 14th. Hey, YouTube cameras, how are you? That's what Shenea was doing on the 14th. Like, that was, let me say, the 14th was 3 days ago, right? That was 3 days ago, right? On the 14th. While Shenea ass was supposed to be in court. Guess what? She was on YouTube. Oh, girl was on YouTube, y'all. And somebody, Mr. Brown, and it's another content creator, because I was in the clouds. I be in the clouds watching. Sometimes I drop down, sometimes I be in the clouds. There's another content creator, a Curl Connections. She did her last live. She talked about this. Oh, girl ass. Let me go to Mr. Brown thing. Hold up. Hold up. Thunder. Why are you fussing at me? I just fed you. You do this every time I go live. Like, what is it? You don't like the smoking? I'm over here. You over there. The smoking bothering you. Damn. I was interrupted. Let me share this real quick. Mr. Brown always trolling Shenea and her man. Now, Shenea, in case you don't know, Shenea, Journey on the Go, she was on my 600-pound life. Remember the episode when the husband snuck the pizza into the hospital? And he lied about it and said it was his pizza? Yeah, that's her. Her and her husband is no longer together. He left her for another content creator on YouTube by Miss C's after they did a collab together. That's a whole thing on that. Y'all gotta look at that. Y'all gotta look that up. She don't effed around. She was homeless in Texas, met a man, went back to Indianapolis with her mama a couple of years ago. Was that a couple of years ago? They don't had a baby. They were sleeping on or off in the car, living with the mama and the mama boyfriend. It was a whole mess. She don't have the baby. She was in and out of hospitals. She had CPS called on her before she was able to bring the baby home. Child, twice actually they called CPS on her ass. And this week I found out when I try to give her, just have a little hope that she would straighten up from her antics after she had this child. My hopes for her was shot to hell when I saw and found out that this heifer here got a warrant. She was supposed to go to court. Can y'all see that? Do I need to blow that up? It's on Mr. Brown page. Oh, yes. Do I need to blow that up? Because I can blow that up. Hey, Easter, how are you? Her ass was supposed to be in court 3 days ago on Valentine's Day. So, since she did a failure to appear, no bond warrant. I heard that's really bad. A no bond warrant is real bad. I'm going to look it up because I'm not familiar with some of these terminologies. Lord have mercy. warrant or written amendment for the body of a person issued. I don't know exactly what that means, but that sounds like that's pretty bad. Okay. So somebody did a stream and showed. Now let me share. Let me share this one. This is what her ass was doing while her ass was supposed to be in court, y'all. Hosting Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all worry about me at my lowest. Good morning. Wake the fuck up and let's get this money instead of wobbling her ass to court, okay, or get willed into child. I don't think she can hardly walk. She was on Facebook doing a lot of irresponsible shit, right? Now, whole girl got a warrant. Let's see some of the things she had a warrant for. Like, she had a warrant for not showing the court, but then there was a record. And then they said it was more records too before this, but I guess it got dismissed. I'm not sure with it. I mean, there's people that's keeping up with her, like Keeping It Real TV, Girl Connection is another one too. It's another one I watch that been keeping up with this. Okay, I'm good, thanks. Yeah. Happy Saturday, y'all. Make sure you hit the like. I'm just gonna ignore him. He'll go to sleep. He don't want none. What's the matter? You ain't got no water? You got plenty of water. What's wrong with you? You don't want nothing. He don't want nothing. So I screenshot some of the court stuff, y'all. I screenshot some of it. And this is fair use, y'all. This is fair use. It's for educational purposes. Only. Entertainment, but educational as well. I try to make it entertaining. Even though it's not a laugh matter, because there is a child involved. Oh boy, Shenea. Like now, see, you don't fucked up. Share screen. Window. Share that. So that's Shenea. Lord have mercy, that's Shenea. Lord have mercy. We'll have to blow this up. It's not the best quality, but try to do what I can. Case summary. State of Indiana versus Shenea v. Murray. That's the case number. And this live is going on members only, so you might want to join my membership over here on the Queen before you react. Case filed electronically. That was, what's that, January 19th? Trying to blow it up so you guys can really see. Theft. That's the charge. 01 on December 19th, 2023. Theft is the charge. Okay. The case was opened in January. I guess that was before Christmas. Was she stealing Christmas gifts? She was stealing before Christmas. No. So all that driving around, what she was driving for, not Lyft, DoorDash, which when someone has the food addiction, do you think it's wise for them to be delivering food? I don't know, child. Now this case is open as a new filing. Case filed electronically. Information filed by the state of Indiana. The state is against you, honey. Notice filed. January 19th. Probate cause was that affidavit filed. Store PC Murray. Okay, let me go to the next one. Throw that out. Lord have mercy. What the hell was she trying to steal? Okay, she was over 600 pounds, right? She said she lost weight. She lost about 80 pounds, 100 pounds. When she got to Indiana, I say she probably got down in the 400s. Because she was losing weight. Not because she was exercising. She was stressing and homeless in Texas or whatever. It was mostly through stress and sickness and stuff. When she went to Indiana, I say she probably was maybe in the mid 400s. Mid to maybe a little bit lower 400s. When she had a baby and she was in and out of the hospital, it did look like she was putting her weight back on. Not because of the pregnancy, though, because of eating. She was sitting there eating crab legs while she was sitting up there in the hospital claiming this hurt, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt, my leg, my back, and this and that, right? So, I said she's probably around over 500 pounds. So, while she's stealing, what was her getaway plan? Because she can't run. She can't walk fast. She probably had to go in them little scooter things, them electric scooters. So what you gonna do? Hop on one of them scooters or try to get away in them scooters? Like, how that's supposed to work? That's the getaway plan? And then from the scooter, she would have to get up and get to her vehicle, right? I don't understand. Lord have mercy. How you stealing? You can't you're not mobile. You're not properly, you can't move fast. Illegal activity. Protocols found, order issued. All this is on the 19th. Subpoena summons issued on the 19th. Automatic paper notice issued to parties. So they gave her paperwork on the 20th of January. Okay, so she knew since January her ass was supposed to be in court. Hearing scheduled. Hey, Lion, how are you? There was a hearing. Lord, this is crazy. Paper notice issued. That bad song. It might be a little bit blurry. Hearing, schedule, activity, Shenea Murray, subpoena. So she got subpoenaed. I believe she had her paperwork on the 20th, but the subpoena was issued on the 19th of January. Initial hearing was supposed to be on the 14th. The head for the income. And they see if her ass was on YouTube. What's gonna be her excuse? They see she was on YouTube on the 14th. What's she gonna say? I forgot. Now, people believe her next play is gonna be she gonna run to the hospital. So if they know you in the hospital and you got a warrant, you got a bench warrant. You don't think the hospitals and everything gonna be on alert that if you come in to let them know so they can handcuff your ass to that bed? Because you ain't getting up. You ain't finna run. You can't run. How? Not with them swollen and demon legs, you ain't. You gonna run, carry over 500 pounds of weight. You gonna hurt yourself even more. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm good. Talking about Miss Journey on the go. She got her ass was supposed to be in court on the 14th of this month, and she didn't show up because she was out stealing back in December. Let's see what she was doing around these dates. December 19th is when she was stealing, right? She was out here stealing. Sure was. Boy, hush. I'm doing good. I'll get through this string. Let's see. Share the screen. I'm ignoring you. Because he don't want nothing. I promise you he don't want nothing. Let's see what Shenea was doing that time. Okay, while her ass supposed to be in court, she posts Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all worry about me. Actually, you put your business out here. Ain't nobody worried. I mean, the only one that need to be worried is your ass. Like, the only thing she could do is turn herself in. You can call herself in and find out what's going on. Make some arrangements of who gonna watch the baby, because she damn sure ain't watching the baby. Since that child been born, we have never seen Shenea get up to pick up her child. Everybody else is holding her baby, walking around with the baby. Someone literally would have to go get the baby and hand it to her. You never see her get up and get the baby, get up and tend to the baby, get up and change the baby diapers. Someone else always have to do it. We saw her drag that baby across that bed, though, because her ass was too lazy to get up and pick up her child. We saw that. And then she tried to lie. I was like, nah, you can't lie when that shit was live. We all saw that. You grabbed that baby across that bed. The fuck? But see, I'm going to be told I need to mind my business. But anyway, let's see what Shenea was doing. What was that? Let me go back in my notes and look. Her motherfucking ass was supposed to be. Now, while she was stealing, I got to do a little bit of detective work here. Hold on. What day she was stealing? That was like a open case. Okay. She was stealing 12/19. So it took like a month for them to process the paperwork and stuff, right? 12/19. Let's see. Let's scroll through her line, see what she was doing on 12/19. That was about almost 2 months ago, right? So it'll still say a month on YouTube. Because we know she damn sure was in that motherfucker's court. Okay, that's videos. She like to go live stream. She was live 13 days ago, though. She was live 13 days ago. Let's see what she was doing. Let's see. Let me find out she was stealing and went live. Let me find out she was stealing and went live. Let me see what day this is. Hold up. I'm just checking the date. Okay, this was December 20th. So this is the day after she don't stole something. That's the day after. Oh my God, that's the day after. What? She probably did go live and then deleted it. Okay, December 15th. This is days before the theft. I guarantee you she probably went live and then deleted the live. So she went live the day after she was stealing, right? The day after she was stealing, she went live, y'all. Let's see the look of somebody. Like their attitudes after someone just stole something. And I don't know, she must have got caught. And they let her go and they did that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she's gonna talk about this. This is my first time looking at this. I don't know if she's gonna talk about the whole thing. But let's listen. Let's listen in, y'all. I'm gonna have to keep talking. Oh my God! So she's out here playing music. She playing that little track music or whatever. Let me speed up because child, she be talking slow. And I can't. Is she gonna turn the music on? So she just riding around because I think she works for DoorDash. Let's see, let's listen. So she's just playing music. Okay, let's see what the the people in the comments are saying. LOL, the playlist. Y'all DoorDashing today. Y'all just driving around. Again, we head roof car, half of face, roof car, the bathroom, or pitch black, and that's because her house is disgusting, and I know that for a fact. Oh, City Juice is going in. You don't have permission to play that music. You know you're going to get flagged. She's still here, so she ain't get flagged, so I guess you're wrong. If your house is so clean, give us a house tour then. Actually, she don't have to do that. Let me see see, I say, see, I say in there. See, I say it's everywhere. Oh my God. They're in the chat for playing children. How's that? God bless the family. I don't know. We know she ain't gonna be changing diapers. We know that. You never see her pick up that child, change the diapers. Like in order for her to do anything with him, they would have to somebody, either her man, her mom, or someone, usually her man, would have to get up from wherever he at, pick up the baby, and put the baby in her arms. You never see her get up and pick up her child. Like you never see it. So this is her after the death, y'all. After she was out here stealing. Let me see. Can I upload? Let me see if I can upload that. Which one is this? Stick it in there. Okay. I should have. Okay. I'm gonna upload that right on the stream. Right, hold on just a minute. A damn shame. Which one is this? This is, I think, the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. Okay. Let's see here. I just gotta upload something real quick. You know, it's real time, so not editing anything.
This is unalived, so clean before you.
Oops. Yeah, it's this one. Shout out to the 4. Okay, so while she out doing this is like the next day. Look at the date. Pay attention to the date, right? December 20th. I had to put it on my stream, right? I might have to mark that. Hold up. Let me edit that. Because I want y'all to see the date where she did this thing. Let's see. Boy, like, hush. Ain't no wrong with you. Should I should just... Oh, shit. No, it's quicker if I do it this way. Death. Okay. If I do this, just snap it again. And then I want this in red because I want y'all to see. Okay. I need to circle this. This the charges. Circle that in red. I want y'all to really see. I'm going to zero in on that one. Yeah, I'm going to replace that. Okay. Now I'm going to put it up here. I want y'all to really see this. I'll just go here. Here. That there. Now y'all see that date, right? December 20th. This is what she was doing. Now that says that's 12/19/2023. In case you can't see it, that's the date. That's the charges. But I circle. It's not a perfect circle, okay? Don't judge me. That's her the next day after she did her little theft. After the theft incident. That's her. Just riding around playing music.
This is better. Bottle. He holds his bottle better. Start a free trial. He's holding his bottle. He's trying to stand up. He'll stand up, hold on to something, but he'll stand up a little bit. I say he stand up for about 5 minutes. I'm trying to get him to stand up for about, like 8. Get his legs a little strong. They told me and his doctor, continue to work his legs back and forth. So he gonna know how to walk and step down. So definitely. He said he'll be walking hopefully about 9-8 months. He got a doctor's appointment coming up in a week after Christmas.
Tell us about Zach's fine motor skills. How are you progressing? Tell us. They trolling her ass.
Solution theory. Oh shit, man. Okay, it's one right there by that white car. We'll go pee first. Baby, and you talk YouTube and everything. Boy, boo, you bet. Men are so freaking managed, and he ain't gonna do that shit, y'all. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him if he do. He's like mess with y'all, so y'all can talk about dumb shit.
So what the hell did she steal?
Like when we go to the store, we be.
I wanna know.
Y'all know
Okay,
that'd be like
right?
on 10.
You been lying.
Right side. You trying to be funny? Now you only got deleted that quick. That fucking quick. Y'all say the N word. I know she white.
Oh damn shame.
You must didn't hear me. I said his hands are gripping better. I said that he's trying to stand. He stands for like 5 minutes holding on to me. Yeah. Okay. One step at a time. So I got glue on my face. Oh my god. I put on my lashes in the car, y'all. See that?
We don't have him.
There we go.
I don't know why.
But yeah, definitely. Thank you. Also, he's seasoned more, so he be when I be feeding him, he be
anything.
Like he's trying to bite down. Like if he's trying to bite something, I'm like, okay, you learning how to chew, okay. Oh yeah, my baby fat.
Oh, I hope not.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
It'll be a normal weight. See, I say,
why, Angel? Since you want to know so much.
Now.
After you had a smart mouth at the beginning, didn't you?
That's a lot.
Oh yeah, I could swear you did.
When she said she was feeding him orange juice and he was a queen.
Oh yes, he does. Thank you.
Lord have mercy. I think it was apple juice.
Thank you, because I was like, I guess she didn't know.
And he ended up in the hospital.
My baby goes to sleep to music.
Where is he at now?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a smart mouth today.
He is in the.
God got me on. I don't understand why I can't get smart with everybody else, but they get smart with me. We can't do that. It don't work like that.
So was he in the back?
Hey, baby.
In that store?
Y'all want to see him. Hi, Stinky. See, I got my shoes and my outfit on. Y'all see his shoes? Hold on. He had the shoes. The shoes match his outfit. Yes. Say, yeah, mamas. We in this store. Say, what's up, everybody? Say, what's up? I just woke up. Say, what's up? Say, we just woke up. What's up? Oh, we be door dashing.
It's cute.
Say, what's up? What's up? Restrooms. You know, that's his little toys. His stimulus toys. Got them on his wrist. Say, that's my toy. I keep close. I can chew on, mommy. Definitely. All right. Say, hugs on.
Now you got a damn.
I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute, but your girl is losing weight. Okay. Period. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I have.
Cause it's been a while since she did a body shop, so I don't know. Say your girl losing weight, y'all. She gave us a body shot, cause I was not sure. Cause it's been a while. He was always either laying in the bed or sitting, so it's hard to tell. Child. Well, she got a warrant out. In case y'all don't know, it's out here. It's out here. I'm gonna drop the link where y'all could go see. So y'all can learn more about it. Okay. Cause I ain't gonna be talking to her about her ass. There's some other stuff I want to get into, like this. What's going on with this Larry Reid thing? I'm hearing bits and pieces about it, and I didn't get a chance to all I heard was this Larry Reid, somebody named Buddha, tarot card readers. Okay, so you can know. Oh, somebody. Okay, this. I'm gonna mark it more details. You want more details? Here's the link where you can find out about Shenea case. Okay. There's more details about it right here. You have to go have at it. You have to stay in the clouds or whatever. Let's see, because I'm not gonna. I believe in giving credit. Let's see. Here's one that says Shenea out in Indy stealing. Here's another link. You guys, so these are like more details about it. Mr. Brown just be trolling. Okay. He be trolling them. I'm gonna drop the link in case somebody want to come in and talk. Okay, what's some other? Cause I don't do notes and stuff. I should. I started today at time. I do shit off the dome. Let me see. So Janae pretty much. I guess they think she either gonna go to the hospital and play sick. I'm sick. I can't go to jail. Or she might run or drive out of state, but then they can still bring her ass back to Indiana no matter where she goes. Like, how far can you go with no money? And you're barely mobile. So you can't run too far. But let's see, what else she was. That was the last. No, that wasn't the last video. That was a month ago. After she did all that stealing and shit. Now the last video she did was 13 days ago. So that's about what, 2 weeks ago? That was about 2 weeks. Let's see what was going on 2 weeks ago. And of course she probably gonna be playing some music. What was going on 2 days ago? And after that, I'm gonna get off her. I'm gonna get off it. I was like, I feel more sorry for the baby. I don't feel sorry for her ass because, like, people try to help her and she just makes excuses after excuses. Y'all saw her on Doctor on Process with the Power Life making excuses after excuses. Ask Doctor No, do he believe in God? And God got her. I'm like, you really believe? Do you believe that yourself? Because you gonna be stealing. And you believe God got you, you will be out here stealing. I'm just saying. I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on that week. I really stopped watching him. Hold on, let me turn this heat up. Speaking of turning heat stuff, I heard a conversation about that. About do like people that I guess live in the projects, do they get to turn their own thermostat up and down, like in New York, whatever? Because I'm from the East Coast. I don't believe they do. They don't. They have to wait for the superintendent to do that. Like where we're at, we get to control our own heat. We turn it up, down, whatever we want. But people that live in the projects, I don't think so. But that project heat be something. No, that project heat, it be on point. I heard, you know, the project he'd be like, they don't worry about unless there's something wrong with the furnace or whatever. But they solely got to rely on the super. It's some other apartments as well, like in Jersey, it's like that. Some apartments you gotta wait for the super to turn the heat on. It's supposed to turn it on in October. You're supposed to get heat in October. And some places you get to control your own, like you have your own thermostat. You know, you get to control your heat, turn it up and down, whatever. It was cold. Like when it was cold, I'm keeping that on 70. I fuck that shit. I do that. I do not like the cold. I do turn it down at night though to save on cost. We do pay our own gas. But anyway, yeah, Larry Reid. I haven't watched him in a while. It's like I couldn't really watch him anymore because it seemed like he was like changing, and I didn't really like the change. And then he got hooked up with what's that? Prophet Manasseh, not Manasseh. Prophet Jordan, Bishop Jordan. I remember him from way back in the day when he was on TV. When his son was real young. I think Manasseh, right? He was real young. Real young. And preaching, got him preaching or whatever. And they used to be on TV. I think it was BT or something. And he used to call himself the master prophet. I remember Jordan back. That's when he had dreadlocks. Yeah. And yes, I like some of the stuff he said. Like his teachings, like when he be on that weed, he just be talking and stuff, and he talk about how what God be showing him and these notes, these old notes and stuff that he used to write down what God be showing him. But all that paying $1,000 for a prophetic school, first of all, where in the Bible where it tell you to pay money for a damn prophetic school? I ain't even gonna get into all that, but no, sorry. No, you out of order. But sometimes, some of these prophets be run them up. That's okay, God gonna deal with that. But see, I was like, I keep saying this. Larry gonna go broke messing around with that, man. He gonna go broke messing around with them Jordans. Watch. Mark my words. Mark my words. He is going to go broke. Period. Now I don't know too much what's going on with him. I ain't keep up with that. Ooh, I've been live for about an hour. Let's see what else. There was some other stuff going on. I said, ooh, I got so much to say, but then by the time I go live, I forget. So what y'all want to talk about? What's going on? What y'all want to talk about? Oh, I know that lady that TJ was talking about. I forgot her that I put on my community wall about her last name is Afreeca. She went missing. They say they found her. She passed away. They found her and they need money to bring her back to the States. And I'm like, oh hell no. That sounds like some her last name is Afreeca. I know I posted on my wall not too long ago when I talked about it. Oh, good. I'm glad I ain't shared that. Let's see. Y'all don't need to see that. That's my stuff for my membership. Ain't none of y'all business. Unless you join my membership. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be talking about Killa Killa. I will talk briefly about that. So Killa Killa was on a panel with these women. UP, and they pretty much gave him the third degree about those receipts he dropped of old text between him and Beloved. It was old, wasn't recent. It was like old text, but she was married during that time, and it was like that looked like it's been doctored. It looked like it been photoshopped. It looked like this and that. I say, well, that looked like a cracked phone. Like, how you could Photoshop that, and you can see that blue check next to her name. I'm like, those look like real texts. I'm just saying. I understand people could Photoshop and do things to documents and stuff in text, but that look like that's the real deal. So he was showing some more stuff. He said, "Oh, I sent it to my homeboy," and he had to show text. He showed text that he sent to his homeboy of those texts, and why he fucked around? He fucked around and showed his room. I said, what the hell? I'm sorry, Killa Killa. I gotta tell it. He probably gonna get mad, but I gotta tell it. He fucked around and showed his room, yo. He had all his money. He fucked around and I guess flipped the camera over because he was trying to use the back camera to show the other phone. Child, we saw that air mattress, we saw that all that money, we saw that junk. It looked like a whirlwind hit that room. Like he needed to take some of that money and hire someone to clean. They got a cleaning service. I saw an ad for it. That they'll clean your house for like $10 or something. Like, what's going on, right? Killa, what's going on? So these women gave him like the third degree. So he left and did a live, and he said, "I apologize, Beloved. I ain't gonna bother her anymore. But now on, I'm gonna put my focus on to them two itches. You know what I mean, itches. I'm gonna focus on them itches." He called one of them too musty, and the other one James Earl Jones. I said, "Lord have mercy." Well, at least he ain't gonna mess with Beloved no more. So I guess that's mission accomplished. At least he ain't gonna mess with them no more. With the Gatlins anymore, child. And then him and Adrian was going at it. Adrian Sleeve, just Beloved's like older sister. That was funny. Like, I know I screen captured. I wonder if it's on my thing. He probably gonna get mad, but whatever. He should have. Listen, you put it out here, people gonna talk about it. I'm just saying, you can't get mad at stuff that people gonna talk about. Okay, I think I scrolled too far. I'm trying to find that Mama Africa. Not Mama Africa, damn. Her last name was that. I don't know why I call her Mama Africa. Because I don't know the lady. I only knew about her through when TJ was here talking about the incident. When she pretty much is from New York. She decided to move to Africa. It's like the Back to Africa movement. A lot of blacks was doing that at the time. They was moving to Ghana and stuff. Y'all remember that? When the black folks was moving to Ghana and buying land out there? I guess she was one of them. And they said that it's something going on over there where people are ended up missing. Especially women that been moving out there. They ended up missing or unalived. So I think I'm gonna play her last video when she was alive. They found out she passed away. Okay, her name was Anja Afreeca. This is a stream where we was talking about it. It was one of my streams. Let's see.
Hey y'all. Hey babe.
This
Drop them
is
right there.
the
I
last
don't want the big
time
bag, the small
she
bag.
was alive.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, she
The
was
bottom.
filling up.
No, the wonders. No, down. Yeah. Oh no, the ones in bag. I'm gonna need a bigger bag. Yeah. Perfect.
She got a hair hat. She don't feel like doing her hair.
Try to.
So,
I've been trying different like face stuff, but I've been breaking out from it. So I was like, you know, I'm trying.
Breaking out.
Excuse me.
No, it's breaking out.
Trying to get us some fruit.
Then she said she had.
That one to look good. So I always go do something. So I don't want little Richie trying to go do what I was trying to do. So, you know.
Go see buy your Carmen Kaboom dog.
I'm on live.
Carmen
right here.
Say
hey, Grammy.
The only thing she's not doing is talking ish about people. Every time Carmen, CC Humpback be at that Walmart, she be in that car. And me and her is the same age. And I don't roll around in no car. I walk. Child, every time she go to Walmart, she be in there talking ish about the workers. And they just be so nice to her. She be talking ish about the workers. She talking about the people around her. If someone go near her or happen to walk past down the aisle where she at, oh, why they gotta come all the way over here near me? Oh, they following me. Oh, they just want to be nosy. I'm like, oh God.
So I just got a visit from a lady. And she said, I look very
times she almost people one woman tried to fight her a few years ago. Follow her in the parking lot. I'm like, ooh, one of these days her mouth is going
intelligent
really
and my attention span look wonderful. And I'm gonna write a book at 10. And I said we're gonna claim that. But say hey everybody.
Don't be talking all spiritual now.
Hey everybody.
You a sat there, you out here stealing from these stores. Don't be talking about, oh, we gonna claim this. Nah, you can't do that. I can't watch her no more. No, you play with God right now. Fuck out of here. Well, anyway. Her name is Anja Afreeca. So when I look her, she's the one missing. So TJ was on my panel and we was talking about it. This was 3 weeks ago. Pause it. That's when I did one of my Weird Wednesdays.
Years ago. And she lately hello, I'll keep doing it a second.
Your mic is going in and out a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad.
Went over to Gambia like about 2 or 3 years ago. And she lately hello, I'll keep doing it a second.
Your mic is going in and out a little bit.
Yes. You may leave and come back in a second.
Okay, I think that's when he came back.
Like in the chat today when I was on her page, this is so annoying because I keep hearing my playback. But somebody in the chat basically, I was like, well, you know what? How about since Kiki know people over there?
At this point, she was missing. She wasn't found yet. Anja Afreeca was missing at this point, so they was trying to find ways to look for her, and I think her family was contacted. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about this case, but yeah, he told me recently that she passed away
in the Gambia. we raise some money and send it to somebody so they could, help, get the information. Probably, if you know any of the local people over there, you could pay them to kind of investigate for you, like low key. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
And somebody in the chat was like, basically, this is so annoying.
You probably getting an echo because you probably had to mute YouTube. If you got a
Yeah,
suggestion to help out,
yeah,
but
it's a
then
suggestion,
I
but
forgot to play something for Shenea. I forgot to play something for Shenea. Hold on just a minute. Because of the court cases, I forgot to play something for her. Shenea, if you keep effing around, you keep missing these court cases, because the courts ain't playing with you. You ain't gonna have no bond. There's no bond for you. Oh shit, is this the wrong one? God darn it. Oh no, I think that's the wrong one. Oh good lord. They got put it on this one.
Stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
You hear that, Shanae? You sitting there, you got a court date, and you ain't showing up and you on YouTube playing around with the law.
Stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
These people ain't playing with you, Shanae. You better tell yourself in.
Stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
There's no bond for you. There's a warrant out there for you, Shanae.
Stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
The hospitals ain't gonna help you. You run into your car, then you're gonna run to another state, ain't gonna help you.
Stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
Turn yourself in. It'll make things a lot easier.
Stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
Okay. That's all. That's it. That's it about Shenea. Now, on to Anja Afreeca. So this is my live for 3 weeks ago when she was missing, and he was like telling, like pretty much. At the same
uh-huh.
time, you gotta watch these scammers out here because it's like who gonna be charging them money? Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
I
know
was
what I mean?
thinking Kiki can, cause shoot, I've been going to her page. I like I'm emotionally invested. Like that's how I am. Like when something happens and I get emotional. I hate I get attached to stuff like that because it makes you go online and do research, and it really fucks with you. And now that I'm in it, my emotions is in it. I'm just putting any idea out there, and the bitch in the chat was kind of like undermining my suggestion, making it seem like it
Right.
was dumb, like a lot of black. That's why I just keep to myself. And usually when I have a good idea and I don't share, people be like, "Well, why you ain't say that shit in the first place?" You know?
Yeah, it's always gonna be somebody knocking down something. She
Yeah.
just yeah, you have to have thick skin on here. Like you stand on that suggestion. What did Kiki think about your suggestion? Or some people will knock down your suggestions and then turn around and still ain't act like they came up with it. They'll sit there, you'll have a suggestion right there, be like, that's a dumb idea. Then that same person that said that's a dumb idea will go and run somewhere else with your idea and act like they came up with it.
I
You gotta
see
watch
she
that.
live now. I haven't been in. That's why I said be right back. I wanted to see what they was talking about. But I think I'm gonna just go in there when it's over because if that person in
I
there, I'm
think
gonna
she
end up.
ended it. I think she ended it because she ended it about a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, he was upset because somebody she was in another live stream where they was talking about this whole case with Anja Afreeca, and somebody in the chat pissed him off because they was trying to come up with solutions on what to do because they thought the woman was missing at the time.
Oh,
She did
okay.
a
Well,
54-minute live. Yep.
yeah, because I sent her an email because I found one of the family members, the woman's family members, and sent her a screenshot of it because she said she didn't see the girl comment on her page, and I was like, no,
Oh, you went out. Oh.
it's been so much going on with that queen. That's
Uh,
basically. Oh,
oh, you temporarily went out, but yeah, I hear you.
yeah.
But it's always going to be that one person. And do that person have a video? Is that person a troll that says something?
That person ain't got no damn identity, no video
That's what
talking
I'm saying.
nothing.
That's a troll.
No, but
No.
that person been doing work, been calling themselves doing work to help.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
The
and
troll.
yeah, and so that I never disrespected that person to call them out their name or anything. I was just stating my opinion, and they, oh, you know, you don't get basically so many words saying I was fucking stupid for suggesting that.
That doesn't mean that person ain't a troll. A troll job is to drain your energy and get you riled up and get you upset. Yep.
I look, I got because no, my emotions is in it. When I'm having a moment and you say the wrong thing to me, I'm gonna cut your ass.
Yeah, you know, the troll did his job. The troll did his job. You see, there you
Basically.
go.
But he be making videos and stuff. Like he'll make videos and not like he'll just have words. He or she
No trolls.
just be having words in their videos. They don't talk or nothing.
They don't talk. They still could be a troll, but okay. Let me tell you something.
But the one girl,
They placed back then. Back in the day, trolls wasn't doing no damn videos and doing live streams. They ain't had live streams on YouTube back then. Back in the day, if you wanted to go live, you had to go to YouNow. You had to go to Blog TV, which is now Blog TV, which is now YouNow. You had to go to Ustream. I think there was some other places too where you could go live. There was no live stream yet, and then they came up with the Google Hangouts. You could only go live through Google Hangouts on YouTube. There wasn't no live streaming then. Not too many trolls was really going live and doing videos until like later on. They pretty much stayed in the damn comments on the chat.
live I was in, the girl, you know, I think she knows that person. So maybe I don't know the person behind that account. The way she be talking to that person.
And you never know.
I was just pissed. I was like, boy, get the fuck girl, whoever.
Or maybe they mad they didn't come up with the idea first. Mm-hmm.
Right, I don't know.
Try to say you sound stupid with your idea, but then they'll turn around and do it.
Right.
Because you got those people too.
Yeah, it's like, why would I donate money to somebody that I don't know? I would donate money to Kiki if she would accept that money.
Mm.
But
every time somebody passes away, watch out for these GoFundMe scams. Every time somebody passes away, it's gonna be 1,000 GoFundMe accounts, and that person name trying to collect y'all money. Just make sure it's the right one, preferably family members that's handling the burials. Cause you gotta watch some of them other family members too. It was an incident like that in my city when someone died, and a lot of people knew him, and there was a man GoFundMe right for his funeral, and then he had family members that was like no good. They made a GoFundMe trying to get money out of his death. So they was like, nah, that is not them. That is not the GoFundMe right there. So don't give no money to that one.
It's been a lot of lives, like 3-hour, 4-hour lives about this woman, and I just been so invested.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what happened to her too.
Yeah, she was basically like people that go over to Africa and go over to these different countries from America, they be feeling like they can just involve themselves into people's business. It's like they look they see the African people, you know, as dumb and small and all that. And you know, and I guess that's what the woman was doing. Like she was really belittling the African people over there, and she was on there telling.
She right out want to do that.
Yes, she was. She got videos seeing how giving out names, seeing how the man was running a clinic. He wasn't sanitary, and you can't be talking about people' business over there because those people are already struggling.
And some of them African countries, that's true. Because you in their territory, you don't want to come. But see, that's that. This is why some of these people over in these other countries, I think they dislike Americans because of that arrogance. Like, we know it all. Let me show you. Let me show you this, that. Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you. I think some of the British is like that too. The British do that to us because, like, Britain, to me, Britain is like big brother to America. You know what I mean? So it's like if we mess up, they like, no. Let me show you the right way. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do that. And America is like rebel. We like that rebellious sibling. Like, no, we want to do it our way. Leave us alone. You know, it's like the Boston Tea Party is. Okay. We want it our way. We don't want to drink freaking tea. We want coffee, damn it. F your tea. Okay. So that's America. But you know, yeah, you can't go in these other countries like, oh, let me show you and I know better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I don't know who be on the internet watching. Might not want to do that.
Yep.
That's over there. Ain't nothing wrong with
somebody,
but to make somebody belittle them, to make them feel like they.
She said they was digging a grave in her around her house or somewhere, and she think that was the grave they was gonna bury her in, and that was like the last time somebody heard from her. She did a video, I think.
Okay. So she did do a video. I found her channel. Anja Afreeca. Okay, she had over 3K subscribers. The last video she did was 2 months ago. This is before she went missing. So we're going to take a look at that. This is for education.
We create the world of the dream.
What is that? Oh, this on Peacock. We got Peacock. Diasporians beware, stalking in Gambia will be supported by the community. Okay, so I guess she was sending out a warning to the people that's going to migrate from America to Gambia, Africa.
So we go to these locations thinking we're having a fresh start, not knowing that you've already been targeted.
Wow. So you tell me it's all a scam? But that's her last video she did.
Okay, it looks like it's up, but I'm not sure if you all can hear me. So it may be moving a little slow.
She went missing and was pronounced deceased.
Okay, maybe it's working. So I'm just going to continue. I came on today because I've been dealing with a situation, and I want to make sure that you all are aware of what's going on in Gambia. There's been some suspicious deaths in the Gambia, and people have been suspect about it, but I don't know that people have really told all that they know. A lot of it is related to single women in the Gambia. So first, let me give you a little just preview of what happens when you come to Gambia single, okay? You may have it in your mind that you're not trying to date anyone. You just coming here to live your best life. Well, honey, from the time you get your feet on the ground, and I'm talking from the airport, people already have their eyes on you, okay? They know what area you're going to. It's been reported where you're going to be living. There'll be that one person that thinks, well, I'm going to be the person to get that individual because that's going to be my cash cow. Like, it's like that. We don't think like that because we don't move like that. Greetings, my sister. So good to see you, Felicia. So we go to these locations thinking we're having a fresh start, not knowing that you've already been targeted. Okay. So you get to your area. You may go to certain restaurants. I have to tell you in advance.
Now, this is a warning for people that's from here, from the States, or probably other places around the world that want to settle in Africa. Remember, it was a go to Africa movement where folks was going to Ghana. They was moving from America to Ghana, buying land out there and stuff. She was one of these people. She's from New York. She's a New Yorker. Decided to go over there for a start. So this is the warning she gave out before she went missing, and later on was pronounced deceased.
I eat at the same places all the time. They've already decided to track where you're going to eat. So if they want to do something to you, they will go make a deal with those restaurant owners to put a little special seasoning in your food. Like, it's like that, you know, and I'm talking about it now because I realize it's something that I learned to live with. Like, it's normal, and it's not normal. It only hit me today because I was like, I have a stalker. I have a stalker and I haven't told anyone, and it's not healthy. So let me just tell y'all what's going on. Okay, so I was seeing someone, and I thought us meeting was like, you know, a spiritual thing. The bond, like we connected, we have good conversation, but there was something about this individual, but I could not put my finger on what it was. But, you know, I figured getting to know, take it, you know, keep him at a distance, but get to know him. So the more I get to know him, my spiritual abilities are coming in at the same time. So now I'm starting to have divinations. And when I tell you what I saw, y'all gonna be like, I saw this individual dealing with same-sex orgies. I saw this individual in different relationships. I saw a lot of children around, and I mean, everything I'm seeing is nude. Okay, so now I'm thinking, hold up, this individual's in a cult. This is not I'm just a normal person. This is a foot soldier for the devil, a demon. You know, we don't know what that looks like because they come well dressed. Honey, they got on the best outfit. They nice looking, they smooth talking. That ain't nothing but a demon. If it's not good, it's not God. And I just keep that in my mind. It's black and white. It ain't no gray area. If it's not good, it's not God. Okay. So I continue to watch this individual, and I said, you know what? This one targeted me. He feels like he knows something about me that I don't even know exactly. This man done had readings on me. He done tried to visit me in my dreams. He done targeted me to the point where he knew that something was going to be coming for me, and he was determined to be a part of it. And I was like, yo, this can't be. Like, is it that real? You know, you be on the spiritual journey and you be thinking in terms of everything is sweet and it's so beautiful and it's auras and rainbows. Honey, the dark side of it, when that light starts to really shine in you, when God put his hand on you and you have God's favor, people start popping out the woodwork. They want your abilities, they want your finances, they want your destiny, or they be on some, if I can't have you, nobody will have you. So let me tell you when it got serious. I'm in my house and I said, listen, I told everybody, I usually tell people I'm going offline, I'm going into a deep meditation, and I would just shut down, right? Because I'm listening to God. No, honey, when I tell you this man tried to call me every day, and that's what made me say, wait a minute. If I told you that I am communing with God, why aren't you respecting that? Honey, it was like, but it's me. It's me. I said, so me what? I'm supposed to put you ahead of God? I said, that's not going to happen. I'm not putting you ahead of God. When I tell you I need a break, I need a break. So I said, you know what? In 1 week, I'm going to end it with this individual. And I remember going out for a meditation, and I went into the woods, and when I came out, Spirit was like, you wrapping that up today. It's over today. This all ends today. So I was like, okay, Spirit, you ain't got to tell me twice. So let me tell y'all how God works, how Spirit works, and how your ancestors support you. I come out the woods, I'm walking down the road because I'm going to meet this individual to end it, right? So I go to walk on the road, and there's 3 men on the road, and one of them has on a black and white t-shirt. He walks away, so there's only 2 men there. One of the men says to me, he said, sister, when you went by, did I tell you what happened to this brother? I said, no, what brother? He said, my friend. I said, what happened? He said, well, the brother was sitting in front of a welding shop, and a huge compound door, metal steel door, fell on this man, crushed his head, and crushed his chest. And I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is he okay? He says he's in critical condition. He said, but that's not all. I said, well, what else could happen to him? The little boy that was sitting next to him, he got his leg crushed. I'm like, yeah, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please give the family my condolences. I was asking what hospital he was in. he basically told me he was too far away for me to go see him, but he would give him my regards. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, you had that man tell me that story for a reason. I'm on my way to break up with a demon, right? Okay, so I keep walking. I get about 20 yards on the path, y'all. Why is there a huge monkey walking across the path? He just walking, he turns and look at me real slow, and he stopped in my path. And I was just like, okay. So then the monkey kept going. So I'm like, okay, I'm slowing down, I'm calm. I know I'm gonna handle this. I keep going. I get down the road another 20 yards. There is a huge yellow and gray snake wrapped in a figure 8 with a gecko, choking the gecko. So I'm like, now how am I supposed to get past this snake on this dirt path? So I'm like, well, I don't want the snake to think I'm trying to take his food, and he turned around and snapped at me. So I'm trying to figure out how to get down the path, right? So I go to the edge of the path and I kind of slide by, and the snake doesn't move. It's just choking the gecko, like, squeezing the life out of it. Something was like, did you really see that? Turn around. Do you know I turn around and look at the snake, and the snake tosses the gecko up in the air, opens his mouth, takes the gecko, and slithers off into the grass. So I'm like, yo, this is serious. So I keep walking. Then I see a brown.
So do the snake represent the man or the enemy, and she's the gecko? Larissa, I know you ain't in there opening cabinets up. I hope them cabinets ain't moving themselves. Yeah. So I'm trying to think what does that mean? Like, it's that man the snake and she's the gecko, the prey.
I'm taking notes of everything. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. So I get to the location where this individual is, and I look at him real good. And now, mind you, I already know he's a demon. He's a foot soldier for the devil. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, that is the same costume he had on when I met him. Another sign, right? Signs, symbols, and synchronicities. I said, okay. So I said, well, do you want to sit over here by the water? He says no. I said, okay. He wanted to sit like in a shaded area, but there was people there. So I didn't want him. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. I don't want to embarrass you in front of people. I go over to where he wants to sit, and I go to sit down, and the man who owns the place has a chicken. Greetings. Thank you for joining. And the chicken jumps up on the bench and follows me like, don't talk to him. So I shoo the chicken away. Now, the guy who owns the place has a white dog, and this dog is not security. The dog does nothing but lay on the beach the whole time. When I tell you the dog came up from the beach, it's a female dog, and she laid on the side of the tree by me. So he couldn't see the dog, but I could see the dog in front of me. So he's talking to me. He hasn't seen me. He misses me. And I'm telling him, listen, we need to wrap this situation up. He says, what do you mean? I said, there are such things as soulmates, twin spirits, and karmics. I said, you are a karmic. And he was like, what? I said, yeah, you are probably someone who killed me in a past life. He was just like, why would you say that? I said, because I see exactly who you are. I said, you're a demon. Straight up, you a demon. I see who you are. I see your sexual preferences. I see all of you. It's in the tiles. When I do water divination, I can see you. So me seeing who you are knows that I don't want nobody like you around me. I know what my journey is, and my journey does not include anybody energy harvesting off of me, trying to be part of my legacy, trying to steal what I'm trying to build. I don't want nobody like that around me. And he was so hurt. When I tell you, his eyes filled up, they got real bloodshot red. He was like, I can't believe I'm hearing this right now. I'm just in shock. I said, well, I'm gonna need you to process that because I stand by what I say. Let me tell y'all something. Do you know every time this man talked that white dog flipped on his back? It's a female dog. Every time this man opened his mouth, that dog laid on her back and did this. All 4 legs wide open. Now y'all tell me why one person's voice would make a dog act like that if this ain't the devil. Mind you, this is an individual who smokes weed all the time. I'm not a smoker. I don't drink. This is an individual who smokes weed. We're here, and this is what we don't know. And that's why I said I had to come on today. People are using smoke gins. Do y'all even know what a gin is? D-J-I-N-N. Now, if you are familiar with the Quran, you might remember I Love Genie and little shows like that when you was younger. Yeah, so they would rub the bottle and the genie would come out and you can make a wish type thing. Well, people use jinns in different ways. They can have jinns take the possession of roaches and send you a curse of infestation to your house. They can have a jinn take the place of a spirit. And every time you go in your bathroom and you look at your tiles on your floor, it will be an image of that person. People use sex magic here. You don't have to have.
Yeah, that's why you gotta anoint your home. with oil. Okay? Get them spirits out your home. Especially when you move to a new place. Anoint your home with oil. And pray to the Most High. That's what I do. To be in my house, we will serve the Lord here. Okay?
Sex with someone for them to use sex magic on you. They would do things like pleasure themselves, be burning a candle, chanting your name, trying to invade your dreams. I'm telling you, this is real. They would even have people that try to get you to drink or eat from them. Let me tell you, I don't eat from places no more. Ever since I realized that this individual was stalking me, I said, you know what? I don't see him, but I know he is watching me. And sure enough, what he was doing was hiring the people that are working around me. There's 3 houses being constructed around me. He's hiring the construction workers and having them watch me and report when I am leaving, when I'm coming back. When I would go to walk in the woods, I would feel like someone is following me. Sure enough, he's telling these people when I go on the beach that own the restaurants, look and see where she's going. Look and see who she's talking to. Mind you, I'm always alone. So that's probably not the best thing either. I know everybody, but I move by myself. So this is more than somebody, you will have people latch onto you and they will harvest energy from you, right? They will be pulling your energy and you don't even know this is possible. But the reason why I came on to tell y'all this today is because this situation of me being stalked is not new. This happens to a lot of women here, but I don't think they realize the intricacies of it. They will get the whole community involved. They will tell the local restaurant, yo, when she come, let me know what day she come and what she order. Because when I'm ready to get rid of her, I'm going to slide it to you. I'm going to hit you off with a couple of Delasi, and we're going to take care of that problem. And they will be down, the whole community, just like that. Like you was never nice to them, like you was never a good person. You will always be a foreigner. This is the part we don't get. Many of us come here and you're like, oh, we just want to integrate. I don't want to be called a two-bob. I'm African. I'm this. Sisterhood is sisterhood. Brotherhood is brotherhood. You African or indigenous American, no matter where you are in the world. We are one nation, no matter where we are located. Okay? So you got to come here with your eyes open. And yes, I will be making moves. I saw somebody say, come back. You know, I'm coming. I have some moves I have to make because with everything that I'm discovering, God has me on another mission right now. And that mission that I'm on currently is calling out sex offenders. And that's why I realized I was coming in contact with these people. Because this individual is part of a cult. And I believe that there are children that are involved in this process. I believe it is coming from the U.S. because the contact is in the U.S. And they're doing it under the guise of a church, acting like they're giving out donations to poor people. They're roping these poor people in and their children. They're doing sacrifices and rituals right here in the Gambia. And I'm sure in other places in Africa as well. And what's so deep about it is if y'all have been following me on Facebook and other places, you know I did a video where I talked about being a child from a firstborn ritual, right? My paternal grandfather, who is from Barbados, came to New York City and somehow got connected with a men's group, which I'm going to presume are the Freemasons, one of these types of groups. They get him connected with the Episcopalian Church, and they promise them wealth and legacy if they give them their firstborn for satanic rituals. And that's what my grandfather did. And how did I find out about that? My grandfather, let me say this. I was doing a divination, and I kept hearing that there's a man who wants to cross over, but he will not cross over until he sees you. And I'm like, that's random because anybody related to me passed a long time ago. You know, but we don't think in terms of that there's a middle ground before you go upstairs or before you take that dark ride downstairs, right? So apparently, Grandpa was in the waiting area. Excuse me. So he just came to me in a vision and just appeared. And I'm looking like, no, because I deal with sex offenders. What are you doing there? My judgment, who I decree, who I send down below, are people who have hurt people in this lifetime. And I'm like, no, don't tell me this. Before I could say anything, all these naked babies popped up around my grandfather. And I realized it was all the firstborns in the family. Firstborn from the grandchildren, firstborn from, you know, my father. I was the firstborn grandchild. So guess who was sacrificed? And I'm like, no, you cannot tell me this. But I have to know this. You know why? Because how can I do my spiritual work and my journey and be the woman that I am meant to be if I don't even know I had a violation to my sacral? Our sacral is what makes us women. Our hearts, right? If you have blockage in one place, you have blockage in your whole body. So I needed to know what happened. And I think it was my grandfather's dying wish because someone poisoned him. They poisoned him for the fortune. The houses, the money. It gets better. They did all of this because he left me the house, and the family in the States does not want me to have the house. These people done took out life insurance policy on me, and that's how I met this individual here. They contracted from the States for this individual to target me, to take me out. Do y'all hear me? So y'all like, oh, come back.
Yeah.
But guess what? That's what.
Oh, wow. And now she's gone. So is this more like a warning of more like if something happened to me type of thing, this is what happened? So if anything happened to me, y'all know why type of situation?
Where it all started. The family in the States contracted to Africa because they probably in the same religious practice. Take her out and everybody will get paid. Sad but true. So what I find is that I'm recommending that people know their birth charts. Study your astrology chart, y'all, because you have no idea who you really are unless you know your birth chart, your destiny, your purpose. Like some of us, we lost. We're not really sure what we should be doing, how we should be doing it. It's all in your birth chart. And your enemy will study your birth chart better than you, and they will be following you. They will be targeting you because they want what you have. So, like I said, after my grandfather told me what he did, I did a live. But when I tried to upload the videos, I noticed that I was shadow banned on YouTube. They was controlling me, posting, doing lives. I was having problems for a long time, but I kept thinking it was the internet. Come to find out, I was shadow banned on YouTube. They probably paid someone not to let the videos go through because they're trying to control what I do. In addition to that, we ain't even gonna talk about all the dark magic, curses and spells sent in my direction to try to stop me from getting the message to the collective. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come on live today because y'all need to let people know. I need to let y'all know what's going on. So if anything happened, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You know it was all a conspiracy, a plan to try to take me out. I'm not that concerned, quite honestly, because I have God's favor, but I know there will be people coming here who will not have God's favor, and it may not be as safe. And we have to know when we get on ground to have communities and networks and people we are connected to, whether we are here or we are abroad. You cannot move alone. That whole thing is a Western concept. You don't need nobody. Be independent. When you do that, that's the easiest way for somebody to get someone to take you out. And it has happened here. There was one sister here, I didn't even know her, but in a way I did, because it seemed like every place I had ever been and did a video, this sister was doing videos the same way. So we was like really had a lot in common, but I didn't know her. Her name was Audrey Davis. So all I hear is, this sister's supposed to be getting married in 1 week. All of a sudden, sister turns up dead. She's 54 years old. How? From what I heard, she didn't have any health problems. Equipment. She's buying land and chickens. Her name was Audrey Davis. And I believe the channel she had was Soul Star Healing, something like that. When I post the details, I will make sure I put it because I want y'all to check her out. So here's what happened. I heard this sister passed away because someone called me. I said, Andrea, do you know this sister? I said, I don't know her. He said, oh, we thought you knew her because y'all was sitting a few seats from each other at this event. I said, no, it was so crowded. I didn't even look to see who was there. Okay. So I heard the sister pass. So every time I saw one of her videos come up on my feed, I would just share it because I didn't know her, but I felt like out of respect to her, I would do that. So I shared her videos. So one night I'm sleeping and I just get this urge to jump up and go to the bathroom. Like I can't hold it, like out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what that was about. I didn't even drink before I went to bed, but I jumped up, I went to the bathroom, and when I was coming back from the bathroom, I kept rubbing my chest. Like I had a pain in my chest, and I was like, I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's something I ate. So I laid back down. So about 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. One of the sisters from the Gambia calls and she says, Andrea, you up? I said, yeah. She said, oh, because your video just came through. I said, what video? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Now she's in Gambia. She said, the video you did on the sister Audrey. I said, I sent that video 12 hours ago. Why is it coming up now? The sister says, well, let me tell you, my daughter works with her best friend. I'm like, okay, it's not a coincidence that we're on the phone at 4 o'clock in the morning and somebody wants us to talk. So the two of us start talking, and I say, we got to do something for the sister. She said, I want to do something. So she says she's going to take the responsibility of organizing a memorial. I said, when you get everything organized, I will post it on all my channels. I'll do the best I can to help. Okay. So now the sister called me back, and she's mad. And I said, what's the matter? She said, these people here don't care. I said, what do you mean they don't care? She said, I'm trying to tell people that this sister died, and people are acting like I didn't know her. Oh, what you want me to do? But then a sister's dog dies and everybody's sending the sister condolences about her dog. Oh, your poor dog. Oh, that's a shame. I said, see, we can't worry about what everybody else is doing. If we're going to do something for the sister, let's just do it. So I ended up just doing a post and, you know, a couple of other things for the sister. And then we ended up talking to her best friend on the phone. We get on the phone with the best friend. And the best friend says to me, Andrea, did you know her? And I said, no, but I feel like that could have been me. I don't need to know her. So let me say, yes, that's my sister. Okay. So she said, well, you know, the husband told me an odd story. I said, what husband? The man she's supposed to marry. She said he was mad because he was calling the family, telling the family in the States, y'all are too selfish. Why won't you send for her body so I can accompany the body back to the States?
Okay, the Kiki lady is live now that she mentioned. The title is Sakina Chindu, 6 women in a less than a year to be unalived in Gambia. This can't be true. So she's live now talking about another woman.
Do y'all hear this?
Oh,
All the man had to say to the family
I
was,
can
Gambian,
remember
why haven't you
reporting
sent for her body yet so I can come back with the coffin? That's what he had to say to the family.
update on.
So when I talk to the sister now, the sister says to me, the girl, her friend, she says, do you know how she died? I said, I don't know, but I feel like it had something to do with her heart. And she said, how do you know that? I said, what do you mean, how do I know? She said, the husband called me, the fiance, and said he had to jump up and pee and go to the bathroom. And when he came back, she was having a heart attack.
So Anja,
Is not what happened to me
the
when I ran to the
woman
bathroom?
that's talking now,
I said, okay, I'll see what time it is. She's
because Kiki been following this. The woman that's talking now, Anja Afreeca, she says, so this is how it ends. Anja Afreeca, 5th woman to pass away. Suspiciously and unexpectedly in Gambia. Oh, I don't go to Gambia.
trying to tell me something. So she's going to communicate with me again.
Do not go to
Then another time, so we had that conversation. We talked about, organizing, talking to the rest of the family to see if we could put the clues together. About a week later, I have another dream where the sister comes to me and she shoves a plate of food in my stomach so hard that the pain woke me up out my sleep. And I said, whoa, sis, I'm new to this. I'm gonna need you to kind of be a little easy with me, but I get it. So I believe that the sister was poisoned. Okay, she was poisoned, and all these different stories that this fiance is telling to people is because he is the one responsible for it. So fast forward, he now has her land. He had the house that she paid for how many years. This is what they do here. So I'm like, just stop. Y'all ain't even here on ground to know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's going on, and you really could put people in danger running your mouth and not knowing what you're talking about. But I came on today because I wanted to show y'all these individuals that I'm dealing with that I believe were targeting. I know they're targeting me, and that they are also I believe they're family members. I believe it's a brother and a sister crew that work together. They target people and they do all kind of hexes and spells and try to do curses and energy harvest from people. They use monitoring spirits to watch you. They will use birds and animals and people, all kind of stuff to be in your business. They will even try to hack into your phone.
So it's a word for that. Not astral projection, but it's a word for that. I read in a book one time where like witches could send out, I forgot what you call them, because it's been a while since I read this book. They're like spies in the spirit world, where they spy on you, whether it's through the window. They could use your pets, anything to watch you. I know what you're talking about on that level. That's why if you're a Christian or you believe in the Most High, don't just anoint your house, anoint your pets too. Yes, I have cats. Anoint your pets too. Also, what they call? Let me look it up. Let's see. Okay, they call it familiar spirits. Familiar spirits. But they pretty much spy on their targets. Yeah, it could be a co-worker doing it, whoever.
Your laptop, your accounts, like they on it. I'm telling you, this is some real criminal conspiracy level type stuff here. Okay?
It's
People don't have no
wild
idea.
stuff.
But I decided today, you know what? The reason why people like this get away with things is because nobody shows their faces. Nobody knows what they look like. All you know is they talking
There's
about
ways to get at you. They can put dust on your doorknob, so when you touch it, it'll do something to you, or drug you, or paralyze you, it'll alarm you, and it'll look like some type of accident or some type of nerve or health issue. Make it seem like you got a heart attack or something. You gotta watch these folks. You gotta stay prayed up, child. 'Cause it's real out here.
So I'm gonna show you who I'm dealing with. Let me give y'all a picture. You know, I don't really go live often, so I'm not on enough to be like, well, I'm gonna click the picture and show you who it is. But this is the woman who is working with this individual. She is the one casting the spells. I don't know if y'all can see that. Looking like a proper witch. This is the one casting the spells. Can y'all see that?
She said that woman is casting.
Now tell me she don't look like a witch. Look under the chin. I'm hoping y'all can see this. Look under the chin. You see a mark under the chin. Look at the eyes across the bridge of the nose and the lips. Yep, that's what we're dealing with, y'all. Also, harassing, copying content, sending spells, and the individual that she contracts to do her dirty work is this person right here. Now, I'm gonna show y'all him. Now, what's so unique about this individual is that he's a ginger, and most people are not familiar with gingers, right? And for those who don't know what a ginger is a red-haired black man, which would be a black man that has some type of European descent that makes him fully, like almost like a brown albino, if you will.
You mean like Red, like in the 5 Heartbeats? Red is a ginger from the 5 Heartbeats that hung that man upside down in balcony.
Entity, and I'm gonna do some artwork that brings that entity out so people can see it, and I will post a picture next to it. There's definitely an entity behind it, and when you have that discerning eye, you're able to see that. You are definitely able to see that. I'm trying to find a picture of the individual because I want y'all to see that as well. Let me see. I don't think I have it. You know, I take pictures on both of my phones.
This woman passed away, and it seems like most of them have YouTube channels too.
Give me 1 second.
Most of them have YouTube channels.
Yes, look at that. You saw it immediately. Okay, you know, sometimes I don't take it for granted because I know sometimes people say, oh, I can't see what you're seeing. And I have to really like show it to them and then they'll get it. But you can see it. You can see the wickedness in this person. And so from what I understand, like she's been targeting me, like trying to copy me, copy my content, has even stolen things from me. I didn't know about any of it. These things are only recently now being brought to my attention. So I have to pay attention to it, you know. But I'm going in my other phone because I want to see if I can find that picture for y'all. Because it's very important. They work as a team. So they claim that they are like brother and sister, but you know, with all the demonic wicked stuff that go on here, it can be an incestuous thing. It could be family members. It could be husband and wife that's into these polyamorous relationships, because there's a lot of that here. You know, and these are the same people that will be carrying all types of serious STDs. And that would be their mission, to get involved with somebody and infect them and look to see if they made that person sick so they can come and steal from them. I'm telling you, it's deep. It's so deep that I've had to like really sit back and wrap my mind around it. And like, how do you even explain this to people? Because generally, I like to believe that people are not this demonic, right? Like we are not. I don't believe we're inherently evil. I believe there are people that choose to be evil, right? There's a difference. So I'm not doing my people any type of justice if I don't come on and expose this, right? We have to talk about it. So I'm pulling up this other picture now.
Yeah, people are now talking about putting names in jars and things.
Yes, it's deep. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the chat and I'll be sure to respond. But I was like, I have to talk about this because it's not being talked about. People turning up suspiciously dead. Don't nobody know why. And it's just because people are just doing what they want. They walk around. They feel like you're alone. Nobody's going to do anything about it. They will stalk you, harass you. They will try to.
This is something that I've heard from, because our former pastor, her and the bishops, they go out frequently and preach in Africa, South Africa, parts of Western Africa, different parts of Africa, preferably South Africa. And let me tell y'all, from what they were telling us, the witchcraft and all that other spiritual stuff people be doing here, over here, and in the islands. Islands is a little bit more stronger. For what I was told, in the southern states, it's a little bit more stronger than the northern states somehow. I don't know. This is what's told to me. The witchcraft over there in Africa will make the ones over here in the islands and everything. That seem like Disneyland compared to the stuff that goes on in Africa. Because, that's like the home and the motherland of all that. That's the birthplace of all that. You know what I mean? So, stuff over there, the things that I can't really get too deep into that. I'm trying not to turn this stream into like a spiritual stream, whatever. But the things that they told us that they seen, baby, there was stuff that I know there was an incident with my pastor. She went into a store. She was shopping, one of the shops, and she went to touch something. And one of the bishops that was with her, because that was her first time there at that time. That was her first time going there speaking. And a bishop that was with her had to like school her on some things. Like there's certain things you can't touch. Yeah. It's deep. Because, folks were like, she said, there are folks that is put in place when they know that you are gifted and you are sent by God. There are folks that are put on position, that are on assignment to detour you or to destroy you. And over there, it ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you. Now, I don't know about, I don't know too much about the tarot card things or whatever like that. When I was younger, I wanted to get into that, and I don't. I choose not to. It ain't that, oh, you don't understand, you need to learn. No, I choose not to. I already know my path. Everybody else got their own path. As me, for me, at my house, we will serve the Lord, okay? Because I know what I know. I sleep well that night. I don't feel like having the attacks from entities, okay? I've seen some things. I experienced some things, all right? And I ain't trying to go there. I ain't trying to dabble in that stuff. I can't. That is not my path. Now, I'm not talking down to people that do it. If you pray crystals, hey, that's you. But as for me, that's not what I choose to do. Okay? Let's just make that clear. That's not what I choose to do.
Bully you. If you don't want to date them, you're either crazy or you must be a whore if you want to be alone because you don't want me. And if you don't want me, I'm going to run around and make up lies about you. I can't have you. Nobody will have you. This is how people are. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And so, if you're a person that has a reputation, you really better be concerned because there's no level of respect with that at all. No level whatsoever. Yeah, unfortunately, I think when I was doing my things to cut off anybody's trying to access my energy, yes, that's the channel Green Soul Her Sister. I thought it was Soul Star, but you're right, it is Soul Her Sister. Yeah. You know what though? I haven't really had anyone knocking at my door. What I have had, because in order for people to get to your door, they have to get through the compound gate. The compound gate is about 25 yards away, so you have to get past them big steel gates. Don't think they won't jump the gate. They will jump the gate, jump the wall, jump the whole wall. Be banging on your door for 20, 30 minutes at a time like they're going to make you open the door. I've had that happen one time.
Sound like little imps.
Don't come to my house unannounced. Don't do that.
Oh, I don't play that either.
And then when you're outside the gate calling me like, oh, I was at your house,
I
I was knocking, you didn't answer the door. I didn't answer the door because you didn't have.
Is this the one that passed away? See, it seems like
listen, wherever you choose to go, just make sure you have a network on ground. And I mean a reliable network, because people so sneaky. I'm telling you, they will be acting like they supporting you. They can be trusted. They be setting people up on a large level. They would let you move and get comfortable and rob your whole house. I'm telling you.
That's how the video was a year ago.
I can say I've been here 2 years. I know a lot of people.
So what are they watching these people?
I've worked with a lot of different people, and I've had to move away from a lot of people because I see they have ulterior motives, or they try to do things like I had somebody try to slip me tea, like a love binding spell. And I was sitting next to this person thinking, why am I sitting here like I can't get up? And that's when it clicked. I know this person didn't just try to slip me some tea, but it's only because of my abilities that I can experience it and go, this is not me. Imagine people feeling that way and they can't get a hold of why they're feeling that way. So it was me, the individual sitting in the middle, and another woman. And he's pouring this tea. He's drinking it as well. We're all eating together. His wife is the one that served us the food. And the woman was talking and he was talking, and I was just sitting there. I was about to get up, but I felt like I should.
Is it like some move?
So I got up and I walked out. And it was almost coming to my mind.
Actually listening or coming up on my
I don't even like this person. What is happening right now? But that's what these spells will do to you. So I wanted to come in and talk about what this magic looks like here, because we have no idea coming from the West. We think magic is, oh, you kissed the frog and it turned into a prince.
Did I just say that? Did I just say that? I said, well, it was kind of like a metaphor. The witchcraft over there in Africa will make the stuff over here in the islands or whatever have you, any other parts of the world look like Disneyland compared to the stuff that goes on there. Over there, you're going to see some things. You're going to see people levitating and all that other stuff, and you're going to see some things, okay? You're going to see some stuff.
From the mud, if you want to build them up to their greatness. It's so much more than that, because folks ain't looking to be built. They're looking to take everything you have.
Lord.
And if you behave, you might, be able to remain around as a bonus. But it's deep. It's deep, y'all. I'm telling you, it's deep. I cannot find this picture, but I am going to do a community post, and I'll have to pull it from the file on my laptop because, and I'll explain this to y'all. One of the ways that you stop these people from having access to you and block their energy is to delete their phone numbers, their pictures, anything associated with them off of your phone and your devices. Anything they might have given you that they used, get it out of your home. I remember I was going to clean the living room, and it was some pillows on the floor. Right. I picked up the pillows, and what did I see with the pillows?
I know what you talked about.
I saw a watch and 2 lighters, and I was like, why would a watch and 2 lighters be tucked behind the couch? What is that? I said, no, this fool trying to cast a spell, and he done put a time limit on the watch. Like, this has to happen within a certain time. So people think you're not paying attention. I've always been like these clues, right? I love
items that these people give you that's practicing this stuff. Yeah. Yep. It's something to that. I ain't gonna even get too deep into that.
Hidden word searches and doing and breadcrumb stuff. Like, give me some hints, and I already know what time it is. Like, people didn't like going to the movies with me because I done told you the whole movie after just looking at the first few minutes. But I didn't realize that was a gift at the time. I'm thinking everybody does this. So I realize now God has me. He has me here for this reason. You hear the crow? I don't know if y'all heard that crow. They got the birds coming to my windows, monitoring. Like, they literally will come up to the window and just be staring in. Ain't no bread on my windowsills, but these are monitoring spirits, but we don't know nothing about that. I don't bother with the monitoring spirits because I want them to know I am doing well and thriving. And I have no problems with nature. Some people would be scared, but it wasn't about being scared, but it was about I need to tell our people what's going on.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. I'm reading the one from UK Parents. Yes. So for those of you who don't know, my dad is from his people. My paternal family is from Barbados. So I am Bayesian, and I'm also Indigenous American, right? My mom's people are Gullah Geechee.
That Esther Roll that played Florida on Good Times. She's from Barbados. Her family is from Barbados. Oh, no. I think she's from the Bahamas. She's Bahamian, if I'm not mistaken. She's Bahamian. It was a guy I dated. Let me tell y'all. Remember that guy I told y'all that was Rastafarian, and he said he won't ever marry a black woman because he don't want no babies by black women on it. I did a story time about that. He's from Barbados. He admitted to putting something on me. He said he put some type of spell on me. I said, no, you didn't. He was like, oh, why you with me and you ain't supposed to even be with me? And I looked at him like, what? And I did remember him. He did ask me, because, we was doing the deal. He did ask me one time for my pants. Now, I saw a woman on YouTube. She's like I guess a root work or whatever like that. And she said that she get paid to put like love spells and stuff or curses on people. And usually if somebody wants someone, she will request for them to go get their parents. Like say it was a mint guy and he really want this woman to be with him, whatever like that. One of the requests is for him to go get her panties or whatever, and she do her stuff. I was like, the fuck? Yeah, he claimed he put something on me. Yeah, I wasn't really saved at the time. Yeah, I was baptized, but I wasn't saved. I was baptized at 12, but I wasn't saved until I got into my 20s. That's another story time. Like I wasn't fully saved and baptized in the spirit until I was in my 20s. When I really, really, really truly wanted to know God. But that's another story. I'm gonna continue to play that.
From South Carolina. So they have a connection to Sierra Leone. Yeah, so my mom's side, 100% Mende from Sierra Leone. But before that, great-grandparents, indigenous Americans. Right? I even have my great-grandfather from Barbados. My grandmother was Portuguese. So we have quite a mixture in the family. But as you know, all of those cultures had some type of hoodoo, voodoo. I don't really like when people say black magic because all black magic isn't bad. It's the people that's using the magic that's doing these dark things to people. Right? Because we know that our people have fought battles using this kind of magic. We talk about Nanny and all these other folks. We know they use magic and everything else to defeat.
It comes from a source that's to me, it's not from the Most High. So it's no good. That's what you do. That's what you do. But yeah, because I remember I wanted to get into all that. When she told me I wanted to get into all that stuff when I was younger. My ex tried to recruit me in that. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother. I don't think I want to even get deep into that on YouTube. I think none of y'all business. But that was a whole nother life. I'll share my story one of these days. But today ain't the day.
Troops from Europe, and so I'm not going to say that it's black magic. I'm going to say that there's wicked people doing things they shouldn't be doing to control people. And here, someone like you and you don't like them, they will cast a spell on you. You come outside in a nice dress and somebody is envious of that dress, they're going to cast a spell.
But let me tell you something.
If mama died and left some property.
Witchcraft, and I've learned this from my church, it's really about control. Anybody that try to control or manipulate you, they don't have to do magic or spells or use powder on you. Anytime somebody tries to control you with their words, oh, that's witchcraft, honey. Any form of control is witchcraft. I'm just saying.
And she didn't give them the property, they casted a spell on you. If your kids is smarter than my kids and they're going off to Europe for education, they casting a spell on you. I'm serious.
Yo, I saw a YouTube video of this young girl who walked into a church. It was in Africa. She walked to a church and she was possessed. Okay? A spirit possessed her. Kind of find out she was real smart in school. She was due to go. She got accepted to some academy, some like this big deal academy, like only like elite students, like anybody couldn't get in there, but she got in. Someone was jealous. What they did, they stole, took a part of her items. It could be somebody that had access to her. They stole a piece of her items. They probably took a piece of her hair or something part of her body. And something about they used graveyard dirt. And they buried it somewhere with some other items. That woman, that girl wasn't the same. She lost her mind till she was eventually possessed by this spirit. So she was brought to this church so they could cast the spirit out. All is gonna find out over a jealous person who wanted to destroy her life because she was smart. Because she chose to study and use her brain. And she had favor and blessings coming her way.
I've been the gift. Once I said again, one of the gifts that God has given me, a lot of times, one of the assignments I have is that no child will be left behind. So I tend to notice things on the children. So, a lot of the moms, they have the babies on their backs, and I will see the baby on their back, and the baby will have a horrible rash that looked like psoriasis or something. And I would say to the mom, what are you doing for her skin? And mom said, oh, it's just the heat. I said, sweetie, that's not just the heat. Like, it's just bloody. The baby is suffering. What are you doing? Are you using aloe vera? Are you keeping it dry? Don't use perfume, soap, all this kind of stuff. I'll tell them, come to the clinic. We can give you some herbal bath that you can use for the baby, dry her off well. So the mom will come with the child. And after talking to the mother, we realize somebody put something on the mother. And so when she breastfeeds the child, it comes out as a rash on the baby.
Oh, wow.
Going back to what I said about when it's good, it's God. When it's bad, it's that demon. So them rashes, them sicknesses, the dis-ease in the body, the inflammation, all of that, that's the devil, period. It's a spirit.
Dis-ease.
I never knew this stuff. So I started looking into marine spirits, demon spirits, jinns and spells and curse. And this is a big part of this life. This is what TikTok is about. I've just discovered, why is it coming out now at this age that I am a survivor of a demonic ritual? Why would that come out now after all this time? Because God wants me to let everybody know that all them babies that y'all see people showing their babies on TikTok. And as much as we say, stop showing your children on TikTok. There's pedophiles out here. Guess what? All of them babies are part of these demonic rituals. It's not the baby's fault. It's the parents. The parents are using the babies in these demonic sex rituals to get wealth and fortune. If you look at these babies, yesterday I made a comment. There was one baby, and y'all could look it up.
How people will have a baby so they can have earned income credit, get that extra $1,000 and their income tax. That a ritual too. I'm wondering. No, for real. Is that a ritual? Or they purposely have these kids they can't afford, so they can claim these kid things or the taxes to get they gonna have a payday. They hit the jackpot. I'm just saying, I'm asking for a friend.
The video was called "The Parents Get the Birthmark Removed from the Baby's Head." And so I looked at this video, and before they remove the birthmark, I can see the energy. It's right on the baby's third eye. It's a huge brown birthmark. I can see the priest molesting the baby in the birthmark. Y'all know they say babies don't talk. No, they don't talk, but they have energy, and they store that trauma in their bodies. So God has given me the gift to look at these babies and see exactly what was done to them. So I'm looking at all these TikTok babies, and they all got that energy of being molested. Their parents have used them. Just think about it. How does a little unattractive baby have 47 million views on TikTok? What is that? You got people out here talking about God and they don't have 47 million views. You got these people out here for all fans and they don't got 47 million views, but one baby? It's because the parents are using that demonic energy to cast spells. Y'all hear the crow? I'm gonna tell y'all, whenever I talk about demons and what the devil is doing, the crows start. Or some loud music.
I can hear them.
I know you gotta hear this. It's loud. This is what they do. They don't want me giving this message, but I give it anyway.
You can hear that.
It's trippy. I'm telling you, it's trippy. On my other channel, Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic,
Yeah,
I put all the
crow.
information about spiritual journeys, spiritual awakening,
They're
what to look out
loud.
for in this
The more
lifetime.
you keep
Because in
talking, the
2023,
louder they
going
get.
into 2024, honey, these demons done stepped up their game. They trying to take out all the chosen ones. They trying to take out the light workers. They trying to take out all of us because we are all of those things. Some of us just haven't tapped into our abilities, or we are scared of our abilities.
I'm just saying.
So we have to be aware.
Y'all know about those black crows, right? When you see a black crow.
For anybody coming here, I don't care if it's a single man, a single woman, y'all need to be prepared. Be prepared. I'm stay prayed up. I don't care what your faith is. Because these people that I have dealt with marable from, they are Christians, honey. They are Muslim.
This woman,
I don't dropping to their knees and pulling out their mats and
I don't know if you was here, Ryan, when I was talking about this woman. She went to Gambia. She was one of the people that migrated from the States to settle in Africa, and you know that was like, I think that was like a couple of years ago. Was it like 5-6 years ago when people was moving to Africa? There was like a Back to Africa movement where folks from here was buying land so they could settle in Africa, like in Ghana and stuff. She was one of those people. She's from New York. She moved to Gambia in Africa, and she ended up missing after this stream. She streamed this 2 months ago. She ended up missing. TJ was talking about it on my stream 3 weeks ago. She was missing. They just recently found out that this woman right here she's deceased. The woman talking now is deceased now. They just found out. So they're trying to bring her body back to the States. So this is like her last live stream, which it's pretty much a warning. Like, if anything happened to her, this is what happening, and this is what happening over here.
Religions don't have nothing to do with their spiritual stuff. That's a whole nother dark entity, right? Two separate things. So I don't subscribe to any religions. I'm actually reading the Quran now, reading the Bible at the same time. But you don't have to be in a religion to have your relationship with God.
That's right. Matter of fact, Jesus spoke against religion. Read your Bible. He spoke against the religious systems. You gotta study those gospels. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, they mad. They don't like when I talk about this stuff. I don't know where they will come and sit right on my balcony and start with the coin. Like she talking, she telling, you know. And I'm like, don't go on, because I have to let y'all know. I want you to be safe. I don't want people to come here and find themselves in situations and just kind of be clueless, because we come here all enamored, you know, just like I did. My rose-colored glasses. I love Gambia. I want to be here, and I do love it. I love the environment, but there is a subculture that we are not aware of, and the community know what's going on, but everybody just kind of move like, I don't want no problems. I had a man come into the clinic. He was in a wheelchair, and I looked at him and I said, do you mind if I lift your pants leg? For me, I'm able to look in people's eyes, at their skin, their hands, and their feet. But for him, he had his feet covered. I said, do you mind if I look at your leg? So I had him lift his pants leg up to his knees. And I could see everywhere where this marabou that somebody put on him had paralyzed him and stopped him from moving. And every place I pointed to is where he told me his pain was. Excuse me. And I was able to see it. And I said to him, if you know it's marabou, why you don't come and you didn't let nobody help you? 14 years, this man been in a wheelchair. He's scared to fight back. People are scared. They are scared if they fight back, the battle would be even worse. Or they are convinced, because it's part of the magic, that it's hopeless for them to fight back, but they have to accept it. See, that is the other thing about this magic. People will send chaos magic to you. You'll be wondering why you procrastinating, why you eating things you don't want to eat, why you kind of isolating, why you doing this. Like, it's not you, it's a spirit. It's a spirit. But we don't know that because we don't really deal with that. And when you're in the West, everything is so busy that you're not breaking nothing down to a spirit. You want to give it a name. You want to call it anxiety. Right? We want to call it stress. It's a spirit. It's the spirit of stress. It's the spirit of anxiety. It's the spirit of disease. That's what it is. And so when we know that, we know how to deal with it differently. and try to push through it because you're like, this is not my energy. Just keep it in mind. If it's not good, it's not God. Period. If it's bad, then you know who it is.
God.
I used to think there was a gray area, right? It's not. It really isn't. And the only way we're going to survive this is by knowing it. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely proud to be a symbol. I like the name. I love all the names here. Very cool. It's so good to see you all. So I just wanted to come on because I was like, I have to come and talk about this. That individual, though, is manipulating people to do her dirty work. Yeah, she is manipulating people. And I just was like, I have to talk about this because this individual is stalking me now. He's following, he's sending people to follow me. And although I have cut off all ties, that energy is still trying to access my energy. So that's when we start to talk about spiritual ribbons and emotional cords and emotional ties. And for those people who don't understand that, that is when you may have ended a relationship a long time ago, but somebody keep thinking about you, thinking about you, thinking about you. That's them with an invisible spiritual ribbon still attached to you. You have to be the one to clip that. They're still trying to reach for your energy. And here, you seem like it's not a big deal. But in the spirit world, they're harvesting from you. Because as long as they stay attached to you like that, that energy will block you from moving on to anything else. You see how it works? So what is happening in the spiritual world has already happened before it got here. We're thinking it's the opposite way. When you know that, you move differently. You taking your spiritual baths.
Those soul ties. You got to ask the Most High to break that. You had that. Your relationship with God got to be so deep. You had to ask God. But sometimes some things don't go away by prayer and fasting. Prayer and fasting. And stand in your word and stand on your word and make your word your foundation to help break that. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It takes work.
You waking up with your prayers. You going to sleep with your prayers. Every time your hand touch water, you thanking God. Anything you put in your mouth, you're asking for God to bless it because you don't know who tried to tamper with it or whose hands was on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come on and talk about this. And what can I say? I know going back to the States is going to be interesting. I have a couple of, what can I say? My dad's family been cursing me since I came out the womb. I'm the first grand, but somehow they must have done a reading on me. So they know that this destiny was planned for me and they felt like it should not have happened that way. I should not have been the one that was going to come into these gifts. It should have gone to them. Yeah. Greetings, my brother. It's been a minute. Thank you so much. I can't even tell you how much it means to hear you guys saying stay strong. We're here for you because, you know, we leave the States, but it's almost like you leave a piece of your heart because you don't want to leave the people you care about, but you know that your journey is taking you in the direction you need to go in. The journey brought me here to show what my family had done. I would not have been able to tell the story of what they had done and been there because these people took out a life insurance policy on me. So if I had revealed this truth in the States, they probably would have tried to take me out there. So I needed to be here. So then they hire someone in Africa to try to get to me here. But again, highly protected. I am here because God, Allah, Jehovah, whoever you represent that is holy and of the light, wants these firstborn rituals to end. Because when I tell you children are still being sacrificed here, they are still doing demonic sex rituals with these babies. I was at a turntable.
I heard about
pulling down everything at turntable. Bless you, brother. They pulling down everything at table. They knocked down all the vendors' sheds. They tore everything down. And I was like, wow, the one day I came out the house, I'm looking at these poor people sitting on the street. It reminded you of Harlem when they moved all the vendors off the street and people didn't have nowhere to go and they put them in a little spot. Except here, they didn't put them nowhere. They just tore their sheds down. They're clearing up the street. So I said, wow, this must be a sign because I'm looking at the clouds. There's a lot going on in the clouds. Everything's being torn down around me. As I walk, I see something burning. So I'm like, what's burning? And I look and I see it's one of my favorite herbs. Those who know me know I walk around the Gambia pulling herbs all the time, right? So I looked and I saw the herb burning, but I couldn't get to it. So something was like, turn around. When I turned and looked behind me, what did I see? I see a white van that says Flaming Bible Church. Y'all better stop playing.
Wow.
Who calls a church Flaming Bible?
Wow, she's like me. I used to watch the clouds too. Back in another life.
So I'm looking at this thing and I'm going, you know what? This is the same van I saw a few weeks ago that pulled up real close to me. And it's a young girl with a very short, tight dress.
I think they mean,
nobody else got
when they said fire, they mean like that fire of God, the fire that don't burn. That's in the Old Testament, that fire that Moses saw. I think that's what they mean by fire, the fire of the Holy Spirit that don't burn you. That's what they mean. Because some people associate fire a lot with hell, something bad. That particular fire could mean that spiritual fire, God's, the fire that don't burn. It's in the Old Testament. You got to read it in the Old Testament.
In the van, but this one girl. I noticed that.
Read your Old
And I almost said to the man, are you going to Senegambia? But something told me this was not a group trip. So I get to Senegambia and I see the van again, but the girl is not in the van. Flaming Bible Church. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know about this. So when I saw that van yesterday or the day before,
I get it.
so let me go ask these people about the name of this church, because God is telling me this ain't what you think this is. I walk up to the van. I said to the people, there was nobody in the driver's seat. It was one girl, a young girl sitting in the front of the van. I said, sis, is this, are you part of this church? She said, no, I'm not part of this church. I don't go to this church. I said, okay, well, you in the van, so I have a question for you. She said, what is it? I said, why is it, who names the church Flaming Bible? I'm struggling with that. She said, oh, I know that could sound funny, but it's just, the people are flaming for the knowledge. I said, nope, not convinced. I said, all the names they could have picked out to be thirsty for knowledge. That sound like water to me. Y'all choose Flaming Bible? I said, I don't know. And I'm talking to her and I can see her veins coming up her face real slow, like there's something under her skin. So I said to her, do you mind if I come around to your side of the van? She said, no, come. So when she came around, I said, sis, I'm a seer. She said, huh? I said, do you mind if I look at your hands?
Yeah.
I looked at her hands, y'all. In her hands, I see a man whispering in a girl's ear. I said, I'm gonna tell you something. You need to get far away from these people. You understand me? I said, if you're not a member of this church, I'm not really sure why you're in this man's van. You need to get away from these people because they put something on you. She said, oh, but this church is from Sierra Leone. I said, okay, even more reason. Like I said, you've been warned. As I'm walking away, this voice came over her and she says, can I have your phone number? I looked at her. I said, no, you can't. Bless you. And I walked away. Because my thing was, if you really wanted help, you'd be getting out the van when I told you somebody put something on you. So this is what we're dealing with. Let me look at the chat. Let me see.
Wow.
Oh, y'all sweet. Look, I'm doing your thing. I appreciate y'all. I do. I don't have a skin regimen, y'all. It must be the water. I'm telling you, I really don't. One of my favorite creams, though, which is probably the only thing I use on my skin here, is the what do you call it? Bao cream. In Gambia, they have bao, the fruit. They have bao juice, candy, all this kind of stuff. They have what they call bao cream, and it's like shea butter, but it doesn't have the smell. That's about all I use. Yes, that's it. So this is what I'm talking about. And brothers, I'm so happy to see the brothers in the chat, because I have to tell y'all all the time I'm talking to the sisters. The brothers, y'all are needed for real, because I'm gonna tell you, I've met a few brothers here, and nothing against my brothers from other places, but there's just some brothers that have a mentality that, what, I can't even say that. I'm gonna tell you what I was gonna say, and then I'm gonna retract it.
You mean proud?
I was gonna say there are some brothers who would not defend you if something happened right in front of them. You see what I'm saying? But there's sisters that are like that too. I know a sister from Amsterdam that another sister dragged her, beat her up in front of everybody. This is diasporans, and nobody did anything. She called me to tell me what happened to her. I'm like, what? There's no way, man or woman, me and you walking down the street together, and you get into a beef, and I'm gonna stand there and watch. There's no way. Not when I got shoes, I got a pocketbook, I have a voice. There's no way I'm gonna let something happen to somebody that is in my presence. I don't understand that, how we could watch and view something like that. So I couldn't even just say it's brothers, because I see females do it too. So when I hear brothers saying, you good, sister, we got you, we respect you, we honor you, that's how I feel about my people. And that's why when I come on, I don't want to come on with the yah-yah and the gossip. I want to come on with the truth. And the truth is, this magic here is heavy. And THC, he can tell you what it is. Thank you for that tip, because I'm gonna tell you what happened also. My family members hired a gang of cyber stalkers, and they were paying to have me shadow banned from YouTube. So I would post videos. I could see them, but nobody else could see them. So if y'all notice all of a sudden all my videos are coming up at once, it's because of shadow banning. People want to call it a conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. There are people that have connections, and when you are talking about things that involve these religious organizations, the Illuminati, celebrities, you will find people will be blocking your content. And I told y'all, for me, when I went on and said that my grandfather confessed to putting his firstborn grandchildren in sex rituals with the Episcopalian Church.
Oh God.
That was like playing that game Jenga and pulling out that little piece of wood, because then everything started falling. Because now they got to explain, hold up, if he did that for fortune, where is the fortune? who stole the fortune? Where's the wills? Where's the inheritances? Where's the court documents? Oh, now we got judges and attorneys involved. Well, where's the real estate? Oh, now we got real estate agents involved. We got people forging documents and wills. Oh, hold up. They sent out letters. You mean the post office is involved too? It doesn't get any better than the fact that my aunt was a postmaster. So she worked at the post office where my mother lived, and she controlled all of my mail for any court documents, any court notices, and had a whole crew, every place I've ever lived, to have my mail forwarded to her. So y'all know it's serious. They are not happy that I'm living my best life and that they couldn't put out some type of mark on me to get rid of me. So y'all are the first ones to hear this story before it go to the screen, okay? Because this is some real Harry Potter, Indiana Jones type stuff, okay? No, nobody could have told me that I would be experiencing this, that I would come to Gambia and be blessed. And when I tell y'all, like I said, I'm reading the Quran now. I read everything because it is knowledge that we ought to know. When I started having my experience with jinns, smoke jinns from other people, where did I learn about it? I learned from that in the Quran. I've never heard of jinns before. I heard of genies, right? Like I love genie, stuff like that. But I never heard of like jinns. I would hear people talk about certain, like Muslims don't go to the ocean at night, right? Or they don't go, I think like on Fridays when everybody go to pray. Certain days they don't go because there's jinns in the water. But I never really knew what that meant. So I get it now and I understand it. And people use marijuana, they're smoking, although marijuana is medicinal and it's a sacred medicine, people are using it for spiritual practices. So you would be around a bunch of people smoking thinking, well, I don't smoke, so this don't bother me. Honey, they're casting spells with that smoke. Next thing you know, you digging in your pocket and you can't stop digging in your pocket till your accounts are empty. That's how they working it here. Oh, let me tell you, with these jinns, you don't even have to turn off the lights. They in the tiles. They in the tiles. You can look, I don't know if other people are having, matter of fact, let me share with y'all so y'all know. If somebody sent a spell to you, right? Obviously, you stay prayed up. Yes, the genies are the jinns, exactly. But I think here they're spelling it like D is in David, Jinns. So you will note it's the same thing as well. Yes, because I remember I love genie. I was talking about that earlier. Yes. So I was saying about if somebody's trying to send some type of harmful magic to you, the first thing you do is pray. You get your Bibles, your Quran, you are praying. And you are praying with conviction, right? Some people, they will do easy stuff like protection, burn a white candle with a piece of foil around it. That will send it back to the person. That's it. Some people do rosemary with salt with a candle. You know, these are things that you saw your parents doing as kids and you never really thought it meant or how powerful it was. Mm-hmm. But these are things. Some people put salt around their doorway, their window frames. Other people take a bowl of water with salt and put it under your bed. So if anybody tries to invade your dreams, or if you're having bad dreams, that will help. These things work, right? Just naturally they work. And understand that people can't invade your dreams. They will come into your dreams to see what you are dreaming, what you are planning, because you dream about the things you do. When you dream, you manifest. And there are people from these bad spiritual practices that know this, and they will try to come to your dreams. And I know y'all heard that when you are dreaming, never accept food from anyone. Don't eat no food in your dream. Okay? Don't do it.
I heard about that.
Right? That's part of the setup as well. Yeah, so it's deep. What I experienced, and I talked about this on my other channel, my spiritual channel, Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic, is people have tried all kinds of spells. I have experienced image spells. So somebody can click your picture from YouTube. They would take it and put it in a freezer. They would, in a glass jar in a freezer to try to put you on pause. They would take it, bury it under the ground, like crazy stuff that I never knew people did. They will do beauty magic, or mirror magic, where they're trying to take your beauty. I'm telling you, I'm just like, what? People do this. It only came to my attention recently that people do things like this. But my heart is so clear, so clean, that I don't have these issues with people. When they try to send these things, they cannot attach. See, the only way these spells, these curses can really attach to you is if you have unresolved trauma. So if something happened to you that you can't remember, that curse or spell will have something to latch onto, that weakness. So clear your heart, get aligned, stay prayed up, eat well, right? That's what you have to do, you know? It's that deep. And like I said, if it's not good, it's not God. It's not the Most High. It's not the divine. It's only one of the other. It's either good or it's bad. I used to think there was this gray area and all these things in between. There really isn't. You know, there really isn't. So I just want y'all to be blessed, blissful, and to let people know when they come in here. I did a video probably before I even came to Gambia where I talked about people like coming prepared, like come prayed up, come with your faith in place, because Africa is not a place for people who really think they can move by themselves and they don't need to connect and they don't need to network, especially as a woman. Really, you're unprotected. Ain't no 911 to call. Ain't no ambulance. You hear about sisters getting slapped down to the ground and for running their mouth because they can't move here like they move in the West. Just can't. I've told people I don't agree with things that they do, but y'all ain't never hear about me getting into a beef with nobody. The one time I had a problem with somebody was someone who tried to steal from me, and it was a woman from, where was she from? Liberia, right? Well, she was mad because she thought she could come and steal from my shop, and I was just gonna let her do what she wanted. And I was like, no, you're not. So she came back with a toy cop, and I wasn't having it. I'm like, where's your paperwork? You don't look official to me. Get your paperwork, come back with a police officer, and then I will talk to you. That was the only problem I had. Really, I don't generally have problems with the brothers here because I understand that culturally there's a different expectation for how people expect to be spoken to. You don't be raising your voice. You don't be snapping your neck. You don't cut people off and don't let them talk because that's not something that's done here. Even to say goodbye is like a half-hour thing. I just learned to be patient and hear people out. And then I will kindly explain to them that their way of thinking is not my way of thinking and why it doesn't work for me. And I appreciate if they would respect that. So I don't have the same kind of challenges that other people do, you know? It is what it is. Thank you for that. Yeah, you know, it's weird because I had someone come to my home. And at that time, I believe someone had sent some jinns, some insect jinns, if you will, like roaches, right? And there was a moisture problem. And it was a few, like you turn on the light, you would see 2 or 3 on the counter. But me, I don't walk around killing bugs because I'm not on it like that. I would get my dustpan and throw them outside. Like, I know y'all laughing, but I literally will open my door 3 or 4 times just to throw a roach outside. Like, I'm not going to kill them. I'm just not. There's moisture problems in the Gambia. We got geckos. We have all these little things, but all of these things can be considered jinn, something sent to monitor you. I don't care about no geckos. As long as you ain't crawling on my bed, I'm cool. You want to be in the kitchen? Be in the kitchen. You know, I'm fine. So I had a guest who was staying with me, and this individual was like outraged. Oh, I can't deal with this. You need to clean up. You need to do this. And then I said, no, I'm not killing them. I don't want to do that. Cleaning is one thing, but you're talking about getting roach sprays and exterminators. And no, I don't want to do that. I don't want that kind of energy in my home that I'm walking around killing things left and right. That's a spirit when you want to do that. See, we don't realize that.
Well,
this individual didn't
I'll
get
get the roach.
So after this individual left, I happened to be looking one day at this candle and his image came up on the wall. And what was it? It was a roach like this. I'm so serious, y'all. The roach was smiling at me. So I said, okay, spirit, y'all got jokes.
Oh, God.
Y'all got jokes. He was like, you knew. We was testing you. Sometimes you will get tests like that. You can have the dirtiest homeless person come up to you from the beach. And I'm going to give you a perfect example. I had some perfume and I was like, I really need to get rid of this perfume. And I put it to the side. I walk outside and a lady that always bathes naked, people get upset because she's an elder, but I think she's, you know, a little mentally challenged. She's always talking to herself. She comes up from the beach and she looks at me and I said, sis, do you have clothes? Can you use more clothing? I have some items that are too big for me. If you want them, I will get them for you. She said, yes, I would love that. She said, and get the perfume too. Come on now. Come on. I just smiled because we get tested all the time. There'll be angels around you. There'll be prophets around you. You get tested for your integrity. And God is always looking to your heart. And this is the part people forget. Sometimes we get so stuck in our ego, we forget what it is to just be good, to just do the right thing because it's the right thing and not expect anything in return. It's that simple. I love everybody. I don't necessarily like the things that people do, but I have a general love for people because I love my people. Whether they're doing good or bad, I know that there is a lesson in that, right? Either how far you came or how far you still need to go, what you accepting in your life or what you're not accepting. Yes. But you know something about ego that we it's not always bad because ego is that thing that protects you as well. You know, ego is that thing that when you want to try something new, your ego be like, don't do that. You don't know how that's going to work out. Like it serves as a protection mechanism, right? Yes. That's it. Balance. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what it is. That's what it is. And so when we know that, we are able to really look at ourselves and do our inner work. And this is why I say generally, I don't dislike people. If you do something I don't like, we can address it in a moment and move on. Yeah. And if I'm wrong, I can say I'm wrong. I misunderstood. I misinterpreted. I didn't have the right information to make this judgment, you know, and I generally don't do that. Like if I'm doing something, it's because this is my experience, right? But we all have our own interpretations of what that experience is based on our conditioning, based on what we've experienced, right? So as y'all know, or you may not know, some of the abilities that I have come into contact with here in the Gambia, and this is why I'm able to be safe here. Since coming to the Gambia, I'm able to see auras around people. I'm able to see when people are indulging in illicit sexual behavior. So I can look at someone and tell if they are a sex offender. I can look at someone and tell if they have a demon on them or a spirit. I can look at people and tell them what their medical challenges are just by looking at them. And so that's why when I'm looking at TikTok and I see all these babies, I'm like, that baby has the mark of the demon on his head, but can't nobody else see it. So I'm calling out their parents because I know that their parents have sacrificed them as some type of demonic sex ritual for wealth and money. Plenty birds here, okay? Plenty. That's the other thing with the birds. They say birds are the messengers of God because they fly the highest to the heavens. And there have been times when I'm walking in nature that a bird will come and land on a particular herb for me to take that herb. And then I will.
Oh, that's it, y'all. It cut off. Damn, it just cut off. She wasn't finished talking. Now I guess that's when the live cut off, y'all. Oh wow. Rest in peace to Sister Anja. Afreeca. That was her last live before she recently deceased. But anyway, I've been here for almost. Oh, hey TJ. I was about to hit it, but since you're here, I'll stay a little longer. Yeah, I just played Anja Afreeca's last video. Like, it's pretty intense. Hey TJ. Queen in chat. Welcome. Let's just talk about serious things, but yeah, I wasn't even going to go in that direction until I was on my community board and I mentioned it and I played that I shared that stream where you was on the StreamYard with me and you was talking about it. So that's what led me to go to her channel and play her last live stream. Yeah, she was thin and sick. Oh wow, that's probably why she went out to go collect herbs too. That could be wild. My cats are bullying me right now. I'm trying to eat my leftovers and here they come. Yeah, she has two channels. She has another channel too? Oh, she did mention she had another channel. But yeah. That's crazy. She named another lady that passed away. It seemed like all these women, the ones I seen, had YouTube channels. And they went over there, they moved over there, and they just disappeared. Oh Lord, I've been on since for 2 hours 43 minutes. I'll stay on a little longer. I'll stay on a little bit longer. I'm supposed to talk about something else. The Larry Reid thing, I don't know too much about what's going on with him. Something about somebody named Buddha. I don't know if he was one of the men that accused him of SAing him at the time and then went back and apologized or something. I don't know who Buddha is. I don't know. Don't get me to lie. I gotta do research on that. It's one that was murdered. What? Okay, I think she mentioned this lady Kiki. She was live. I guess that's who she was talking about. I guess that's the one you said that was reporting on it. This is one of the women that Anja mentioned. Her last live stream, video was a year ago. Anja mentioned her, and now she's deceased. Anja mentioned her, and the last time she did a video was a year ago. Kiki, yeah, she was live. When I peeked over her channel, it looked like she was live reporting on another one that's missing. There's another person that's missing recently. Aja was talking about Veronica, I think. She said the person name was Soul, her sister. But somebody wrote it in the chat. So I just copy and pasted it there. I found it. Oh boy, that's crazy. It's a lot to take care of, y'all. It's a lot to take in, especially when you're in a new place you're not totally familiar with. It was a serial killer over there, I think. I don't know. She was talking about being stalked physically as well as spiritually. I don't know. Maybe that I can't say what happened. I don't know. I wasn't there, but that's all. That's a lot to take in. But how are you? Oh, I'm good. It was snowing earlier, and my husband had to go to work early. He had to go out there in the snow, like rain, sleet, or snow. Okay, they better appreciate that man and get him a bonus or something, a raise, a bonus, or another raise because he already had one. I was talking about Shenea, the Miss My 600-pound life earlier, how she was supposed to be in court on Valentine's Day and didn't show up. Now she got a warrant for her arrest. She got a bitch warrant, no bond bitch warrant. So if she get caught, she get the clink, and her baby gonna be, I guess, living with relatives. I guess she barely take care of that child. Everybody else doing it. Well, we be seeing the baby and she be holding. No, they ask her to get up, pick up her child, and then go sit down and feed. Or get up and change that child pamper. We haven't seen it that one time since that baby been born. Someone literally would have to get up, pick the baby up, put that baby in her arms for her to feel and hold her child. That's sad. And it took them 500 years to put a fucking crib together. Baby wasn't even sleeping on the crib. And they wonder why CPS was called. That shit is crazy. I know that over here is bad, but I'm not moving to a place I don't know. Yeah, it was cold. Buses was free today. Ooh, good for y'all. Wish it was free over here, especially overseas. That part. Right, especially if you don't have insurance if you get sick. That's true though. That's the thing though, like if you move to places like that, what the insurance is like. I know some places that the like to see a doctor or whatever like that, it's not that expensive, but still, what if something serious happens and they don't have expertise in knowing what to do? That's crazy. They had to fly in a specialist or something. Let me see. What else I want to talk about? I'm trying to slowly easy off of this stuff there, but TJ is here. He knows more about what's going on than I do. But from what I was, listening to her It seemed like that live stream was more like a warning and okay, if something happened to me, y'all, don't believe what they tell you. I'm telling you what it is. It's sitting out a SOS signal to everybody who will listen. And then the live cut off at the end. Y'all notice that? She was in the middle of talking and it just whoop, cut off. First she heard the crows, you know, in the outside. The crows was going on. You know what they say about black crows, black birds, right? The crows was just going crazy. It's like, okay. I had to pause the music so y'all could be able to hear them crows. I said, okay, I hear them. And they were getting louder and louder. The more she talked, the louder them crows was making noise, squawking or whatever they do. Exactly. TJ, it's too good to be true. 99% time it is. The U.S. Embassy should cover you if you get sick or die, but the family has to pay the money back. TJ, I never knew you had to pay that. Me neither. Damn. Yeah, they raising money for her now. It's not through the U.S. Embassy. So where is her? Her body is in the morgue over there. Like who had charge of her body? And then you don't know if they hurry up and cremated her. Because if what she said is true, they probably hurry up and cremated her to hide the evidence or whatever happened to her happened. There could be some organ harvesting situation going on around here. We don't know. I'm speculating. She did say that her family members put a life insurance policy on her and hire people over there to do things. I'm just saying that's what she said. And we don't know what's going on. And if all that's going on and they put life insurance in her name, that money should go towards that. And if they're not using the money towards that, then that payment should be forfeited. They shouldn't get a dollar. I'm just saying, they shouldn't get a dollar. Yeah, they raise the money. Till yeah, she's on ice. They don't do cremation. Oh, but you never know. TJ, that's going to be difficult, I guess. So, is her family making arrangements to go over there and get her body shipped? I don't think they would have to go over there, right? They would ship her to the States. Nope, not going in. But then, like, they have to identify her, right? I guess they're going to do that virtually, I guess. Because either somebody got to go over there and identify the body. No, it's too expensive to bring her back. So they gonna bury her there? Is that her wish for her to get buried there? Wow. That's gonna be her burial place. Is in Gambia. It sounded like to me she was making plans to come back to the States. The way she was talking, or was that just me? Sound like to me she was making plans to come back over here because she said she had to start another mission. She was led to do something else. That sucks. There's other places you like. No, she didn't want to come. Oh, she must have changed her mind then after this because sound like to me she said she wanted to come back here to do something. So I was listening. I was like, ooh, I was intrigued. I was trying to hang on to every word she was saying. Like, wow. Oh man, it's one thing when you watch a YouTube video, it's another thing when you watch a YouTube video of somebody you know recently deceased, and that's their last words. I love Japan, been there once, but could not instead of living there. I had to send you to her other page. Okay. What's her other page? Oh God. Let me see. We waiting for Miss 600-pound Life to do a live stream. They say she gonna play like the one that's on the one from the courts right now. She gonna be in the hospital. About this thing. She don't think the police gonna come there and handcuff her ass to the bed. Then they gotta find a handcuff that fit. Cause we all know she ain't running nowhere. I don't know why she even thought about stealing. Lord, got a whole man worried that he working, he this and that, and God got them, and she out here stealing. I seen her son last weekend on the tribute live. Oh, okay. Japanese people will have the best diet. I would like to go see wrestling event there. Oh, the Japanese wrestlers. I would like to go to Japan one day. I like their gardens. I like the gardens. I'm just saying. They have beautiful gardens there. And I want to go to the shopping area. See what new technologies they have. Because we all know that they got stuff over there that ain't going to come out over here for the next 10, 15, probably 20 years. They going to have it over there first. I guarantee these Androids we got now and iPhones we got now, they probably had it over here since the 90s. We late. They probably been had this. They probably been had iPads back in 95. I want to see what new stuff they got going on over there. It's supposed to be the age of the AI. They say they got AI lawyers now. I heard AI lawyers. He did beautiful over there, especially Tokyo. I already got GTA 6 out. They probably do. They probably do. I listen. I'm still gonna be playing GTA 5. I am not in no hurry or rush to get no GTA 6. So there was psychopaths that be in public lobbies. They could go ahead and purchase GTA 6 and take their bullying, psychopathic stalking asses, grief playing asses over there, and leave us who want to play the game in peace the hell alone. I'm sick of the people in public lobbies. I hate public lobbies. One time I was doing a mission for my business in public lobby. They stole my shit. They stole my stuff. I don't appreciate that. And then shot me off my own oppressor. Yes, chased me. It was an air fight. I'm fighting for my life, trying to get away. Somebody and another oppressor behind me, because I forgot to do that. Press that little missile detour. They're supposed to, when they shoot their missile at you, it's supposed to go the opposite way. I forgot to press that. That mofo shot me out the air. And they was working together in a group. And they stole my ish. Let's see. I was bullied by people in a tank. Follow me everywhere I go. It was a whole group after me. One was on a motorcycle, one was on an oppressor. Then they sent one of the little robotic things with the guns. I got one now. I didn't have one back then though. I forgot what you call it. Start with a B. It's that little robotic little machine with the weapons on it. They sent that after me. Ooh, they gave it to me bad, TJ. They gave it to me bad in public lobby. They used to bully the hell out of me in public life. If Prime pop up, he'll tell you. He was there. He will tell you. They bullied the fuck out of me in public lobby. I couldn't stand them. I had to learn how to move like the ninja, be strategic. Oh boy. The last time I had to hide, I took cover in a building. They kept looking for me. They was literally circling around the building looking for me. I saw the dude in the oppressor. I saw that little robotic thing. I saw the damn like they was really like they couldn't find me. I was like so well hidden in that building in the corner. They could not find me. I was like, oh. And putting a hit out on them don't work. Yeah, somebody will take them out, but then it pisses them off even more. And they come after you more. So, I was like, you know what? Man, they were terrible. Before I got an oppressor, I was so terrified in that game with people on oppressors because one of them was a greed player, kept following me around and kept blasting me in my car for a whole half hour. I couldn't get away from him. I had to type in the chat, okay, like, can you go somewhere else and leave me alone? You've been doing this for a half an hour. Don't you got some other people you want to blow up? This dude was over and over again blasting me in a car. I was still in the car. He will blast me out the car for a whole half hour. And I wasn't too familiar with the settings at the time. I could have put myself on passive mode, but he can't do shit for a while, okay? And made a getaway. It was crazy. I had my rough times in GTA. I had my rough times. I'll go there in Korea. I always want to go to Korea because I like Korean dramas. I'm a fan of Korean dramas. The dramas now is okay. I like the older dramas, historical ones, especially historical ones. I want to see the historical sites, like the old palace and everything over there. I was ever go to Korea. Yeah. You be doing not on their level. Have you seen? I don't think you ever saw my early days in GTA. I don't think you ever saw it. It's on my everything should be on my gaming channel. It should be there. It's there. It was over there somewhere. You gotta look for it. When did I start playing GTA? Was it 2008? 2009, I think. 18, I mean. Not 2008, 18, because GTA 5 wasn't out yet. Yes, I have. Did you see the one when those people in the tanks was messing with me? Near that apartment complex? But see, I got the last ha-ha because I smartened up a little bit, right? I had one of them sticky bombs. I had a sticky bomb, and I knew they was gonna blast me. So I threw that sticky bomb at them, and then before they took me out, I pressed that damn button, and they went kaboom. I said, "You think you gonna take me out? I'm taking us all out of here now. We all gonna go." Oh, I knew they was mad. Let's see. I was in the car in the game. Somebody threw a sticky bomb at the car. I didn't know what he was doing. Because I'm a noob in the game, right? I didn't know what was going on. I said, what was that? And then next thing you know, kaboom. I said, oh my God. I was a passenger, so there was another player driving. Oh yeah, we went through some things. I remember your Forza days, and that's when I met prom. Yep. Forza. We back. I should go see if I can find it. What else I was supposed to come about? Let's see. I talked about the missed court dates. Bench was failed. I talked about Killa briefly. Yeah, I pretty much covered everything on that on my titles. So what y'all want to talk about? Do y'all want me to drop the link or y'all good? That means I have to plug this up. Make sure you guys hit the like, please, and thank you. I've already been here. Ooh. 3 hours? Ooh, I put in my 3 hours, y'all. Oh, you like the little teddy bear lying next to your name? That's the same bear from Twitch. It was like, oh, you could put little emotes. Oh, I already got that. I got that on deck already. Okay. No problem. I already got my emotes. I got my emotes years ahead of time. And they are going to do far worse in GTA. Then that's why I ain't gonna be in there. That's why I say they all go over there GTA 6. Bye. It'll be more peaceful for us. Nice. I knew it was familiar. Yo. Same thing on Twitch. Okay, I think that'll be it for now. I ate the rest of the sushi. Tiger, is that you? Anyway, I ate this rest of the sushi and my husband, he bought Japanese yesterday. I'm really relaxed right now. And then I smoked me a little something. So I'm about to end this stream. Thank you all for coming on this Saturday. I'm glad it stopped snowing. My birthday is in a few weeks. I'm trying to still decide to see what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to cam up and drink or whatever, like, and play music like before, or am I going to kick back and do a gaming stream? I don't know. Depending on my mood. Anyways, oh, you know what? I could have a party, a Jackbox party. I could play Jackbox, y'all. I want to get that new Jackbox as soon as they come down on that price. So I want to get that new Jackbox. I'm supposed to start playing Life is Strange. Because I got Life is Strange 3. I've been had it. I almost forgot I bought it because it was on sale. But you know I ain't paying no damn $50 for no damn game. I went to the price with that. I had under noodles. Ooh, that sounds good. I think I had udon noodles once, but it was from ShopRite. It wasn't the authentic ones. It was them authentic ones look good. It's nice and thick. And I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Tiger, I'm sick of y'all bullying me for my food. It don't make no sense. And y'all eat. I made mine from scratch. Oh, you need to do a video about that. Or how you do it. We need to see a video of you making that. Need a tutorial. Okay, guys, I'm about to go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. Can I help you, sir? Can I end my live in peace? Over here smacking his little mouth, looking at me like I owe him something. I ain't say it gotta be YouTube. It could be Instagram. It could be everywhere else. It could be Twitter. You know you could go live over there now. But anyway, I'm out, y'all. Have a good weekend. Why I still got the queen across my face? Send some hearts your way. That's cute, right? My husband sent me that on my phone, so I downloaded it on here. Yeah, you go live. You go live on Twitter now. Matter of fact, I can go live on Twitter on StreamYard if I want. Later.